sip or drink. Lovely, just to wet me whistle. Good evening, everybody, or hello for whatever time of day it is. If you're listening to the podcast in a couple of weeks' time when this gets released, you're through to the D&D show. Woo woo!
Hey.
Woo. I'm your host, your GM, your DM, Luke. Just Luke. Fuck it. This Lukey baby stuff's got to stop bringing shit in it.
No, it's brilliant.
It all started as a nickname. I don't know if I've told this story. My very first job out of school, 17, working in a factory, and the factory foreman just was a nut job, and he always used to come out of the office upstairs of the factory and come down when he had a new job for me to do, and he would be Lukey baby. That's where it all started, and I've never dropped it. Same as my email address I use, or I use it for usernames for certain things as well, is Duderooney. And that was the other thing he always used to call me as well, was Duderooney. He'd come out of this office and he'd go, Duderooney! then I'd be like, oh fuck, what have I got to do now? Anyway, yeah, so that's me. I'm your DM, Luke. This evening I am joined by ladies first, Lisa.
Hello, I am here.
Good.
Yes, Smith.
Sorry,
that was really nap on it.
That's right. No interesting stories on how you got your name. I say interesting.
So what? My Twitter handle. It's a lyric from a song about a band that I liked when I was a teenager. It's really lame.
Is it audio event?
It is audio event. Well done.
Yeah, I love that. Wasn't that
Gavin's holding up a sign.
Oh, sorry, Gavin. Go on. Go, Gavin.
He said he can't hear anyone.
Gavin can't hear anyone. Okay. All right. Try resetting your Roll20 and we'll come to you in a minute.
You can't hear us say that.
Audio, I really liked them. That first album was brilliant. I loved it. I remember listening to it a lot doing GCSE, my final project in GCSE art, when we had the 2-day project in silence doing our art stuff, and just listening to my stereo, and I listened to it a lot. And the singer was Brandon Boyd's brother from Incubus.
That's the real tea.
Oh, that makes sense now. Yeah.
I've been obsessed with Incubus my entire life, so
same.
Getting into his brother's band was not a far jump for me.
No, it wasn't. And that song is awesome as well. Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
Did they do anything else apart from that album?
That one album.
No, well.
Yeah.
I remember at the same time there was another band where obviously somebody else jumped on the brother of someone famous bandwagon, and it was the half brother or step brother of
Korn.
Korn, yeah, Jonathan Davis. Was it Edema? That was right. They were shit. They were.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know, I haven't listened to Korn in years. I've got to get some of that out.
I listen to Spotify in the car, and every now and then Freak on the Leash comes on or something, and my kids love it. In the beat in the middle, and it's that bit, and my kids just go mental for it. Anyway, as you're speaking, James, hello mate, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. Good.
No, I think he's gone. Is he there?
And I got my name from my parents.
Yeah. It's a good, strong name. My stepdad's name is James.
It's got a lot of honour and dignity in it. Gravitas, if I may.
Exactly. It sounds. You can always trust a James. Funny R's coming out there. Trust.
Everyone seems to be dying like flies on my feed.
Gavin's completely disappeared, but I've got everyone else.
Right, I'm refreshing, so I'm here.
You're here. Pock, or Sean, I should say, your real name. Hello, mate.
Sean,
hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, your sounds.
I can't hear anyone. I'm really confused.
Oh, we're off to a wonderful start.
I know. We was fine.
I can't see Pock or
I can't
Millicent.
see Scapes or Burr.
Neither can I.
And I can't hear them. So when you was talking to James, I thought you was talking to me, and I probably interrupted most of that conversation.
Who can you see, Luke?
The only person I can't see is Gavin, who's got the refreshing symbol up. But everyone else is there. I'm
going to make the risk and disappear again because I'm having trouble.
Cool, awesome. All right.
Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's all right. What we'll do...
they're coming.
They're coming back. All right, well, let's say hello to the people in the chat. So at the moment, it's just the three of us then, I suppose, James, me, and Lisa. But in the chat, we have got a group of people, usual suspects. We've got Psychon Sent was the first one in today. Luke Rouge has joined in. Hi, guys. I saw Flack30 as well. Hello. We've also got Judas Macabre, who... I know
that's my mate Joe.
That's your mate Joe. I thought so. Funny enough, I've been listening to episode 6 of the podcast today, and I do a shout out to him there, and you're like, "Oh, that's my mate Joe." Yeah. there we go. Hello, Joe. Who else we got?
I've got some very lovely friends that tune in, and they're also D&D nerds.
Dasbray 303. Is that
Who's that?
Is that
Who's
your
that?
bloke? Is that Pete?
That's Pete.
Yeah, I remember it. Hello, Pete. We've got a new name that I don't recognise, Zila Paramali. So hello to you. And it says, how far into Lost Mine of Phandelver are they? So for your benefit, while we've got some technical difficulties going on, we've got a player drop in. We are, depends. I'm assuming that you know the module, and without giving anything too far away, they are just at the end of part 2. They've basically just been clearing out the Red Brand hideout in Phandelver. And that's where we've left off last week. So, but we'll do a catch up for everyone, for the players' benefit, and everyone's I've lost everyone now. Look, there we go. James has gone as well. Sean is still there.
James says that he can't see Gav, me, or Lisa.
Fuck's sake!
What's going on? What a weird one.
Could be Roll20.
They're always
issues, you never know.
they're always doing stuff.
Check their Twitter while you're chatting.
It seems like every Tuesday as well. I go onto Twitter and there's a post on Roll20 saying, "Oh, we've got maintenance issues." I'm like, "Fuck," but who knows? This isn't good.
Oh no.
Lucaru blames the Tories. Yeah. Sounds all right.
Let's not start that again.
Oh god. I didn't have a clue what we was talking about last week.
Psych Unsent says, wait, how many parts are there to that module? I can't tell you because it will give it away to the players, but there's a few more to go. But I think we probably are approaching, not far from halfway through. The next part is all down to you guys as players, really, as to how long it takes you to pick up on the clues and go around and stuff. But I am really sorry. I think what we might do is just try and refresh the feed. So to everybody who is on the Twitch stream, I do apologise. Stay with us and we'll be back in hopefully a couple of minutes when we've got this sorted. I do apologise. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. We are back after our technical difficulties. Sean, you can cut all of that out, yeah?
Yeah, that's gone.
So we just need to get I do apologise about that.
From the mind.
Start again.
Mate, who knows what's happening there, whether it's Roll20 or not. I do apologise, and thank you for your patience, everyone who is live in the stream. What we'll do, from the podcast is basically just cut all of that out and then basically try and fit us in from here. Problem, of course, I don't know the last thing that we said, so whether it will work or not, who knows? Anyway, maybe just record a little, a little extra kind of disclaimer to slot into the middle saying that we've just had some technical difficulties.
You've just done it.
Yeah, that's it, basically. Anyway, thank you, everybody, again, for your patience. Lecky back on, thank you for being here. We'll see you here again. So, you haven't missed much, mate. Favourite cantrip, everybody? What was it?
Prestidigitation. Can't even say it.
Yeah, cool. No one else knows the game, so.
Wait, I only know for my character, and I don't even know that.
Yeah. I want to say, Vicious Mockery. That's a cantrip, isn't it?
Oh, it
is, and it's.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
I love that.
Thunderous Smite.
Yeah, Smite.
Thunderous Smite.
I think it might be a level 1 spell, but is Tasha's Hideous Laughter?
Is that
level 1 or is that cantrip?
It's a cantrip for me.
I like that one too.
Anyway. There was a good one in the formal gamer the other day, and he done some rap at the guy. It was quite amusing.
I used to listen to that.
Yeah,
I love the Formal Gamer. Anybody listening to this or watching this, check out the Formal Gamer podcast. Start at season 3. It's just fucking hilarious. And they, at that point, they're still playing 4th edition, so the rules are slightly different. So don't get too caught up in that gap. But otherwise, cool. No. All right. So where the fuck were we? Let's crack on and play some D&D.
Let's crack on.
Let's fuck it. Get on with it. Where were we? So we were talking about where we're up to. Somebody was asking where we're up to in Lost Mines. So let's do a recap. Everybody roll a D20.
I'm rolling again. If it's the high.
Oh, is that a D20? No.
It was, yeah. I was
Wow.
just typing it in. Oh,
9.
okay.
6.
Mine just says rolling the dice. There we go, 10.
That'll be you then. Oh no, Pock.
That'd be
Pop.
Pop.
Is it the highest?
Born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though you cheated and decided not to use the 20-year-old first time, you still rolled highest with the 12. So
Come on.
let's do a catch up for everybody for where we're at. Hopefully the new viewer's still there, but if not, I wouldn't blame you if you've decided to piss off.
Where am I starting from? Because technically last week was just a big scrap.
Yeah. So I mean, I would just recap just the past couple of kind of where we're at in the story. You don't have to go right from the start,
Okay.
but just like maybe
We're in a cave.
Yeah, so we're heading in looking for the Red Brands, in particularly their leader Glassstaff. We've been told by Halia, who runs the mine exchange, that if we bring back some correspondence from his office and kill him, we get 100 gold. So we like the sound of that. So we were looking for an entrance into the Red Brands lair. We came across a lady called Quilline and her son Carp, who own Alderleaf Farm. Oh yeah, I've got notes. And they told us to head into the forest at the south of Phandelver, and we will find an entrance. But beware the one-eyed
Gab's
beast. Has he gone?
Yeah, just keep
Oh,
going.
no.
We'll just keep going. We're like
So
40 minutes late, so just keep going.
I'll stall.
So
So we found a south entrance to the cave, had a little look around. Millicent fell through a bridge. I heard
Very much
voices
on
in my
brand.
head. So in we went. We found a family in some jail cells that turned out to be the wife and kids of Theldandra, who was the woodcutter who disappeared.
That's right.
As we set them free after Bird did some fancy lock picking, we headed back out to the entrance of the cave. As we did, we discovered the body of their father, Theldandra, who is the woodcutter. And we told them to go and chill out back at the Alderleaf farm and await news from us. Then we cracked on and we came across the one-eyed monster. It begged for its life as we bled it out. Who killed it?
We all killed it, but
We
mainly
all
me.
killed
and
it.
mainly Skate.
It was Millicent
No,
at
it
the
was
final
Millicent.
blow.
And it was actually, I think,
I think it was her idea anyway.
It was her idea, definitely. She put it into our mind.
I think if you see, I listened to this today, and I think what happened was it pleaded for its life, and it was like, I haven't attacked you. I stayed hidden from you. You walked past me. I gave you a warning to leave, and you didn't. And then you've discovered me, and I still haven't attacked you. And now you're killing me. Please don't kill me. And then Millicent shot it, and then Scapes was just like, fuck it, I'm going to kill it anyway.
Yeah.
And
He
your
had it come
description
in.
was when you rolled it down, it was like, okay, so how do you want to do this? It was like, I'm just going to be like whacking it like I'm whacking a fly
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah, that's it.
Just fucking obliterated it. Yeah. So
He had it coming, like I said.
He only had himself to blame.
Yeah, he should have kept an eye on her, shouldn't he?
So yeah, lovely. It's clearly not a lawful good party. Moving on from there. So after you did that, you went.
We came across the office of Glassstaff. We found a note. Well, Millicent found a note that was from. It was a letter addressed to Iarno, who we believe is working with the Lord's Alliance, and it looks like he's been a sneaky little bastard.
That's right. Yeah. So basically, Sildar Hallwinter, who's the knight that escorted Gundren originally to Phandelver, he had ulterior motives for coming because they'd lost contact with a member of the Lord's Alliance who was supposed to have been setting up base in Phandelver. So he was actually also investigating that. And you found this note addressed from the
Black Spider.
That's the one.
Big spider.
So that's basically episodes like 4 and 5, and then last week in episode 6, you basically decided he wasn't there. You decided to chase after him, and then you ran back out into the cabin for a secret entrance that he'd left open as he'd escaped, and you just got ambushed by every fucker in his arm, basically.
4 bugbears, was it? 3 bugbears?
Yeah, I think there was seven red brand thugs, and 3 bugbears.
Shit.
Yeah, you did a lot. Yeah.
That's why Burr's so bleeding.
Yeah, and
we're all
you got through it.
nearly died.
Yeah. I mean, Millicent went down to 0, death saving throws, got back up. Pock went through as our resident moon circle of the moon druid. You went through 2 wild shapes, so both your wild shapes for the
2
day.
wild shapes.
Yeah, and then
even got
then
it.
0. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really fucking tough fight, and you managed to get through it. So the good news off the back of that, because that's all last week was literally just like 2.5-3 hours of fighting. You have all earned enough XP to level up to 3rd. More than enough, actually, to be fair. Now,
Wonderful.
but a long way to go to 4th. So
Do we get our spell slots back?
no, you're still we're gonna pick up straight from where we left off. So you still need a rest for that. But what I'll allow you to do is basically say that your new abilities and stuff have kicked in. So you get an extra hit dice of HP. So whatever HP you're on, if you roll your class hit die, then you can have that back.
Okay, well, I'm on max anyway.
Cool.
So I've got 3 times 1d8. Is that right?
Yeah. So yeah, that would be your maximum. So now you'd have 3. So if you just basically, because you guys all leveled up a few weeks ago in preparation for this, and then we dragged it out. So if you, whatever your extra HP is, if you want to go to that, basically, so you won't be full. So basically, what's your maximum HP now at level 2?
I've got my 3 sheet. I think it was 14.
Okay, and what's your
14.
maximum HP on 3rd level?
18.
So that's an extra 4 HP. Yeah. So if you give yourself an extra 4 HP, that's what you're currently on. So 4 out of 18.
Sweet. That makes total sense.
So 11.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
So not adding it together, my old 7 with my new 4.
Yeah.
I'm on. Okay, so 11 out of 18.
So if you were on 7 out of 14, you'll now be on 11 out of 18. Yeah.
Cracking. Thank you.
Luke,
Yes.
I gained a spell slot when I leveled up. Do I have that slot free?
Oh no, yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Yay, thanks.
So basically, you can have all your new abilities. You're not going to regain anything that you've already spent, but you can have all your new stuff just to keep the game moving. Okay, so
Brilliant.
Do
Cool.
you get more hit dice when you level up?
Every time you level, you get an extra hit dice. Yeah, so your hit points go up
So
by 1 dice. Plus con.
So I'm on 3 hit dice now. Then
Yeah. So again, what was your level 2 maximum hit points, Gav?
level 2 was 18.
18 was your maximum.
Yeah, that was my maximum. And then on level 3, it's 25.
25. So you've gained an extra 7 HP. So if how much HP did you have left after all the combat?
1.
So you're now on 8 out of 25.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's everyone else's health on?
I'm up to
I'm
15
11.
out of 21.
All right.
Still at 18.
Because I've got 1 healing spell, but I don't know who needs it more.
Right. Well, let's get playing. Let's do some role playing and find out. So I'm going to move you guys over to the hideout where we left off. I'll load that up. So I wasn't overly prepared with all the technical difficulties. I didn't have my map sorted out ready. So here we are for everybody. You can see all of the dead bodies, and I think there's probably more than that as well. But I had to delete some because they were all hidden underneath everything.
Jesus, that was quiet.
Just a little reminder that there is
This
one that's
guy's knocked
unconscious.
out, isn't he? Yeah.
That's right. The other one with the little blue dot is unconscious. And we ended last week, once we've got is
I'm just seeing a black screen. Let me just refresh.
Joyce.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Right at the end.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a goblin hiding.
So we ended last week with a perception test check, and you see in this little goblin over there. And just as we ended, I think Scapes shouted out something like, "Oh, I don't know, whatever. I'm here to collect your taxes." As this goblin sees you, seeing him, it literally just shakes in terror and is like, and just flops to the floor, boom, and faints.
Excellent.
So cool.
What do you do?
I can't see anything, Luke. Is that something you're in?
I can try doing a reconnect, but I mean, I can, from what I can see, you should be able to see everything. And when I look through your piece, it's there. Try doing another reconnect.
Yeah.
Just go into the settings cog and do a reconnect and see. I don't know. It's going well tonight, guys. Going well.
I don't know.
I
Fuck.
tell you. No, I can't see nothing. Oh.
Okay, let me.
I'll just have to play blind. It's all right.
Represents character James, name Scapes, so nameplates. So you're there.
It's probably my shitty computer.
You've got sight set.
Are you zoomed right out, James?
I've zoomed right out and I still can't see nothing.
There's nothing there.
Everyone else can see, okay?
There was
Yeah, I've got it.
yeah. What's the fix for this? Because we have had this before, didn't we? It was just black.
Yeah, that was from when
I had the advanced. Originally, I had the advanced lighting system on,
okay.
and when I turned that off and went to the old, because the advanced stuff's still in beta testing, so when I went to the old stuff, it worked. I don't know is the answer to that. No, you should. I can't see any reason why you can't see. Let me just.
Have you scrolled right in and out? Because sometimes that rejigs it.
I've gone everywhere, mate.
Well, to be honest with you, how
if
long are you planning on sticking around?
So
And
I've
And
just done a
then
reconnect.
fuck off, haven't we?
yeah, just
Yeah, like I say, I'll just play blind. For
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
So there's a
right.
goblin anyway. A goblin.
We're gonna fuck off in a minute,
Come on,
anyway.
let's.
So we're going to wander over there. We're going to go and see
No,
what his story is.
We can't. There's no bridges.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
Right,
we've destroyed
right.
all the bridges.
The one at the bottom was set to collapse, which you fell for, and then the one at the top, Scapes destroyed. But you can kind of like jump.
We can jump.
You can climb down and climb up.
Yeah.
Or you can just like run and jump across where it's a bit thinner.
Yeah, what's the safest route? Running and jumping or
Yeah, it's
climbing?
fine. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Basically, you can long jump your strength score. So if you've got a strength of 10, you can long jump 10 feet, providing that you take a 10-foot run up first. So we're out of combat. There's no rolls or checks in it. You can just jump across that at some point.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like, so you don't really need to worry about moving your pieces around. This is all going to be role played, so don't worry about it too much.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
awesome.
So you've got what looks to be an unconscious goblin, and you've also got an unconscious red band that you've beaten up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick here with the red brand. If anyone, I'm just gonna keep an eye on him just in case.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and see what this goblin's doing. If anyone wants to come with.
I'll
Yeah.
stick with
Oh.
you. Oh,
All right, I'll
Lovely.
go with her. Come on,
Yeah,
then.
come on, the
I'd-
two sensible ones to go and sort out this goblin. Yeah.
Come on, send the yard nuts over.
Well, we won't kill him.
Yeah. Well, we might.
If you please don't kill this one. Let's just see what he has.
We'll try not to.
Right. So we're heading over then. Yeah.
Okay, can we go through his pockets to start?
Yeah.
Pat him down.
So go through his pockets. If you want to go through his pockets, you'll find some
Shall we
shrapnel.
take his trainers?
Take his trainers.
Tell him to blurt from this manor.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take his shoes. I want to take his shoes.
Okay, so basically, you're just gonna. So this is the unconscious guy. You're just searching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the goblin, yeah.
Oh, the goblin you're searching.
Yeah.
Oh, the goblin has got nothing in his pockets at all.
He's got trainers though, yeah.
He's got some.
He ain't anymore.
Little kind of like sandals with the pointy up toes and a little bell on. Yeah.
Well, I've taken them,
Yeah,
definitely.
he hasn't got them
100%.
anymore.
Yeah, so I've taken
Put them in your inventory.
Yeah. I don't equip them straight away. I just put them away.
Cool, perfect.
Cool. Shoes.
Okay. Yeah, you've got some
Tiny.
goblin shoes, some goblin sandals.
Excellent.
They're not exactly
I'm
Nikes.
peaking, brother.
Right,
Luke, whilst they're over there,
Yeah.
I'm just going to go and search the red brand with a glass eye as well, with a gem in his eye patch.
Right, so someone's just suggesting in the chat that if I move your icon, it fixes. So, don't know if that's done anything for you at all, James.
No.
No.
Okay. Let me try one more reconnect.
Oh, sorry, don't worry about it. Oh, okay, he's done anyway.
So, yeah. No, nothing.
Okay, great. So yeah, he doesn't have anything in his shoes, and as you're searching round through his pockets and stuff, he doesn't move. He is either very good at acting or he has genuinely fainted.
I want to grab his bowls.
Tickle him.
See if he's awake, innit?
Tickle his balls.
Okay. All right, you do that, and
Just firmly, but I don't apply
Testicle
to
in.
Not to hurt, just to give him a little.
Yeah, just caress them.
Just
really.
like-
Well, is it like
Like-
so is it like a gentle caressing, or do you give him a squeeze, a tug? Do you like pinch?
I tell you what it is. It's a little flick
Whisper.
right on the left testicle. A little flick, you know. See if I can get away with it. Little flick.
Okay, so he kind of jumps and kicks his leg out, and he's like,
Kill it.
and he scrabbles away from you and backs up against the wall, and he's like, please, nah, don't hurt me. Oh, please, don't hurt me. Leave my balls alone.
It's lying. He must be an
Yeah.
imposter. Kill it.
What are you doing here?
You saved me. I was working with those bugbears. They slaved me. You freed
Ooh.
me.
Well, okay. Who were those bugbears working for then?
The Cragmaw tribe. We're part of the Cragmaw tribe. We
Okay.
Can you get us to Cragmaw Castle?
Cragmaw Castle. The castle. Cragmaw Castle. It's.
Can you get us there?
Can I get you there? I mean.
Well, you either can or I'm going to cut your fucking feet off.
Roll me an intimidation.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he
Whatever.
fainted in your presence. It can't be that difficult.
Roll
Technically, you
D20.
won't need the shoes, man.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm being a dickhead 1 minute.
No change there then.
Nope. Roll D20 plus intimidation 4. It's saying rolling the dice. It's still saying rolling the dice.
Oh dear.
You got,
Where's my dice?
yeah.
Come
Let's
on,
go
yeah, just use the old fashioned. Let's just go.
Old-fashioned way. I've just seen. I've got the chat open on my phone, just in the side there, and it says, "Black 30 says the goblin is Alan Rickman on the roof of Nakatomi."
I just, to be fair, my acting ability is about as good. I mean, I love Alan Rickman. Fantastic actor he was.
That
In his
I only
earlier
rolled
stuff,
8.
like in Die Hard, it was not that good. An 8 is working. Okay, so an 8 intimidation. I mean, I think that's probably going to do it. I'm going to roll with some disadvantage to see whether. Oh, look at that. I should get something for that. Disadvantage. I just rolled 2 5s of disadvantage.
Ooh.
So. Yeah, his no, my feet. Wait, and then he looks down at his feet. He's like, where's my shoes gone? Where have you took my shoes?
You mean my shoes?
Yeah, okay. You can have them. You can have them. And yes, Dadsbury 303. Sorry for breaking the immersion, but Alan Rickman is pretty good in Love Actually, and he's fantastic in everything. Just Hans Gruber, that film.
Yeah.
And to be fair, actually, I think it was probably quite deliberate because he's all right in most of that film until he's doing the when the character is acting as the American dude at the end and stuff. That's pretty bad, but I think that's probably meant to be. So maybe he's brilliant. Please, why have you took? You can have my shoes. Have them. I don't. It just Cragmaw Castle. Yeah, okay. I've only been there once. It's up north of Phandelver in the woods. Kind of.
Yeah, but can you lead us there?
I wasn't.
Okay, we're gonna have to take it.
It's hard to find, but no, wait, please, I can help. You've saved. You don't understand. You've saved me. I can help. I can be good. Droop. My name's Droop. I can help. Yeah.
All right, Bird, take over. Or
maybe.
Done.
No.
Is he winding you up?
He is, yeah. He's a bit of a gibbery one.
And yes, in Harry Potter, he was also the fucking bomb, man. Severus Snape, what a tragedy. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat at the same time as
So did you say the name was Dupe?
Dupe.
Like the old aftershave you.
It's Droop, but it's just the GM has got a funny speech impediment where he can't pronounce his R's properly. So I'd very much appreciate it if you don't make fun of him. He's got a complex. It's bad enough that his wife is constantly making fun of the way that he says rice.
Okay.
Easy way to remember it. He's named after his left testicle.
It's a
Droop.
Droop, yeah, basically.
Okay.
Droop.
Okay, well, yeah. If he's going to be, if you can help us find Cragmaw Castle, then
definitely. Droop's Goblin's honour.
Right.
What we could do, I know where we patrol. I know where the goblins patrol. Maybe if we go around, the woods a little bit, we can come across a patrol, capture them, put some hot tar to their balls. You seem to like.
We like balls.
You do like to see the balls. And maybe we can find. I can help you find. I can track. Good tracker is Droop. Good hunter.
All right, I'll have to talk with my colleagues about this, but for now, you've still got your balls in your feet.
And you should be
What have we
thankful.
got? Have we got any like shitty little gems or anything? Let's offer him a reward.
Yeah, can we
to
take
keep
him over to the other three?
Yeah, throw him over.
I'll tell you what, do you guys want to come over here? Throw that geezer over. Because this is the way we've got to go, is it?
Yeah, we are going that way, aren't we? I don't know if I physically can. I want to have a couple of options. We can either slap him around and have a chat now, or we can chuck him back in prison if we want to take him with us.
Why don't you have a chat with him anyway while you're there?
Yeah,
I might
tie him up, wake him up.
Might need all of us.
Oh right, okay.
We're all a bit flaky, aren't we? At the minute.
All right, look, shall we jump back over with this little goblin?
Yeah, got him.
All right, little goblin, we've taken your shoes, so I don't want you to run away. You probably won't get very far because there's lots of sand and grit in here.
But please, I owe you my life. I like.
You owe me some fucking silence, mate. All right, jump over.
And he kind of hobbles up and he goes, not very paladin like. Your God's watching you. The GM said, judging you.
And my God hates people who are unproductive like you. So
okay, so what do you want him to do? I was distracted because my dog is trying to eat my cat. You're going to throw him over. For what purpose, sorry?
They're coming to join us.
Yeah,
we're going to keep him for Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, you mentioned before I zoned out, like I said, my dog's trying to beat up the cat. You mentioned stuff about giving him reward and taking him to look at the other people and stuff. Did you give up on that idea? What was that crack about?
Well, I was going to ask, have we got anything, maybe a small gem that we don't mind losing that we can offer him as a reward, just as an incentive for him not to fuck us over or disappear on us? We got any
Not cash.
You've got plenty of gold.
We got
and
money.
Cash. There was. I don't think we went through treasures last week. I don't think you searched the bodies, but if you remember, the last bugbear that you killed had an eye patch, which was
That's what I wanted to check.
ruby
Yeah.
encrusted.
Well, we'll give him his shoes back if he cooperates.
Yeah, that's it. Spurs got this.
See to it that he's looked after.
And he won't
tell him
lose his bollocks.
Maybe
If,
not with these two, but
Are you with us now? Have you come over?
We're coming over, yeah.
We've dragged him over.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll go anywhere you want him to go because
Good.
Hello.
He likes them shoes.
Very, very pleased to meet you. Is it? I think I heard it was Droop. Is that correct?
yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
Droop's the name and Droop's the game.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you. So I understand you can help us find Cragmaw Castle. Is that right?
Yeah. I know where to look.
Ah,
I know
okay,
its general vicinity, and then maybe we can find someone else that knows where it is.
okay. Well, if you can take us to someone that knows, or put us inside of it, there's 5 gold pieces for you. So how's that?
Five gold. I'll be
5
rich.
gold.
I can get my own little turnip patch.
Perfect.
Oh, also,
And then it's a goblin's deal then,
where's
Absolutely.
glass staff?
and that.
Yeah, just throw
Yeah.
one more thing. I was like Columbo there, weren't I?
One more thing. My wife.
Yeah.
Oh, love you, baby.
Glass stuff is I can take you to glass off this way down the stairs, and he starts walking off down those stairs.
Whoa,
Whoa.
there, Leslie.
Easy, Tiger.
He's down here. He's got a lab. I know. Wait, shh. There's a secret door.
Someone give this prick a sock. Jesus.
Round there's a secret door. He doesn't know I know, but Droop knows. Droop knows everything about this place. They don't think I'm watching. They just beat me. Shut up, Droop, they say. Shut up.
How big is
But
Droop?
I know. He's a goblin, so he's like, 3-4 foot.
Okay, can I knock him out and tie him to my back? Yes, I'll knock him out and I'll tie him to my back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it up.
He's been silenced.
Yeah, and he's just like,
And we used one of Millicent's ball gags.
For the greater good.
A good
See,
bastard.
it's very paladin-like.
yeah, sure.
Let's wake this guy up and see if he can give us any info on glass staff.
Yeah, sure. The unconscious red brain that you've beaten to a pulp. Yeah,
Absolutely. Bit of water from water skin on his face.
Yeah, you can wake.
Oh, you should wee on him. No, you shouldn't. Don't worry. Sorry. I'm very childish.
So yeah, all right. You splash some water on his face. Oh, sorry, that's Cider and Jim Beam coming up. Yeah, he wakes up and burps, belches in your face, and he's and he kind of eyes flashes and he's all dazed and he's clearly concussed and can't see straight. From what I remember, you knocked him unconscious when you were still in a direwolf form, and you slammed him against the wall or something, and he's like, all looks like broken, and he's like, and he's like,
I think weapons out. I've got my dagger to his throat.
and he's just kind of like making some whimpering, incoherent noises, but he's awake.
Cool. I've got dagger to his throat. If anyone else wants to.
I'm just backing you up.
Ready, yeah. Hello. Excuse me. Stop. Shush now. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what the fuck do you? What the fuck?
Now it seems you're in a bit of a predicament here.
His pupils are huge, and he's looking around the room at just the absolute massacre of bodies surrounding him, and then like just a puddle, it starts forming around his crotch area.
I can see you've already noticed the we fucked shit up in this little cave. I think we're going to need some information from you. Where's Glassstaff? Where is he's run away from us? Where did he go? Where does he reside other than this shithole of a cave that you've got here?
Just and his Glassstaff is he's gone. He's gone.
Where's he gone? Where?
I don't know.
I pushed the dagger a little bit deeper into his neck.
Oh, please don't. He knew you were coming. He left. He sent us to deal with you. And then,
Where's he gone to?
I don't know.
You must know. I twist the dagger.
Yeah, I mean, you can, again, it's not even bother with an intimidation check, but it's not needed, really. I'll tell you the truth, man. I don't know where he's gone. He just left. He came into the barracks room, told us to go and get the others, and said that we were under attack and that we were to sort you out if we knew what was good for us. We didn't expect you guys to be such amazing,
Fucking awesome,
glorious heroes.
Tell me more about Glassstaff. I want to know who he is.
No, tell me more about us.
Glassstaff, what do you mean?
Well, who is he? Tell me more about him.
What specifically? What tricks does he have up his sleeve?
What's his aim?
I wonder if he's gone to the castle.
He's just a all-powerful wizard, but that is it's his mind. He's smart. He knows. What I don't understand. Just kill me. Oh,
Where's I want to know why. What is it? What's the job of the Red Brands? Why? What are you doing here? And who's Glassstaff to you? Just money.
Just Glassstaff. Just I don't know what.
Okay, I'm not.
What I don't understand. Just.
It's fine. You can tell us more in a few days' time when you wake up in that jail cell, and then I'm going to turn my dagger around and just knock him out with it.
He's called Glassstaff because
no.
I'm just reading. I'm just reading.
Oh, sorry.
Guide. Sorry. He's called
fuck.
Glassstaff. Well, we don't know his real name, but we call him Glassstaff because his staff is made of glass.
Fucking, I just applaud the creative writing aspect of this.
I know. Don't blame me. Blame Wizards of the Coast, man.
Glassstaff.
I don't know any more than that. But just some people just looking for some money, you know. Glassstaff promised to pay us if we could control the town, get it in order. That's all I know. I swear.
Cool. Then now I hit him over the head and knock him out.
Okay. You do that. What's next?
Well, not turn into my back. I've already got one passenger, so
I had a few sort of things written down that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can we either inspect and if we can take the gem eye patch?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's a leather eye patch encrusted in. Shit. All my pop-ups are
really?
Sit in shit.
yeah, come on, shit. No, hold on.
I'll take it.
I did have a pop-up box open, but I must have accidentally closed it. Let me just go back to it. It's basically a leather eye patch encrusted in rubies or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have that.
Treasure. Yeah, eye patch made of black leather set with semi-precious stones.
Cool.
is it worth doing a check on it, an Arcana check or something?
Yeah.
So I mean, so Arcana is more about knowledge about sort of magical history. It's not.
yes.
It's not a detect magic. It could be magical.
Have I got detect magic?
You might, yeah. So I don't know if you,
Oh no.
We-
Yeah, no, I think I had one left. What's that move I've got? No, it's detect good and evil, that. Don't worry.
Can we do like a check if it represents whether he was like, does it represent anything, or is it just decorative, or I don't know what the check would be, but
in all honesty, to save you rolling, because I don't believe in rolling unnecessarily. I don't think there's any way you would really know that. You particularly, again, your background's all about acolyte learning stuff. You've read lots of books. You're very smart, high intelligence. You've got proficiency in history and stuff like that. It doesn't mean anything to you. It's just it's just an eye patch with gold. What's odd? What's odd though is if you take it off. Have you taken it off?
We've taken it, I believe.
I mean, it's quite hard to tell because I could say this bugbear's dead, but like there doesn't look like he was blind in the eye at all. Like there's no scar there. His eye is still there. It's the same colour as the other eye. Potentially, the guy was just a bit of a knob.
Yeah.
Was he doing a Nelly? Is that what it was?
Yeah, basically.
There's two options as far as I'm concerned. That's we get the fuck out of here and go and chill, or we do have a complete. I mean, I don't know what's there, and it might be dangerous, but I feel like we've cleared the area.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have a whole
We need to look
area
around.
that we haven't looked
As
at.
you're
have
kind
we?
of looking at this guy, roll me an invest.
Should have left.
An investigation. If you're kind of like looking him over and stuff.
Who's doing that?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. Sorry,
Oh,
I've
I've
got
got
an
it.
11.
Looking at him, yeah.
That's a +4, wasn't
Yeah, so 11. Is that what you rolled there?
it? 11. Sorry. Yeah.
It's pretty obvious. So there's a pouch on his belt that you can see, and also an iron hoop with one single key coming off of it.
Ooh.
It wasn't
Like
particularly
that.
hard to spot.
Wonder if that was for the people we've rescued.
Downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was also a locked door you came upon that Burr couldn't pick.
We'll take that. I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth going and coming back. I feel like we can sort of clear this out, but I do want to. There was that other door by the what do you call them?
By the entrance.
By the coffins, yeah.
Yeah, by the
There
coffin.
was another door.
Yeah, sorry, with you.
I just feel like, I mean, there could be 7 fucking bugbears there, but I mean,
Well, we could try and investigate rather than bursting in. See what's going on.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
up for. I mean, well, how are you, Bert?
Well,
You've got the least
yeah, Bert.
points.
I've got 8 hit points now.
You got 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one heal left, so
Okay.
Who's
so
on the low?
any sign of trouble, we leg it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
still
Anyone
got-
remember how to get there?
Have you still got
Uh,
Drew slung over your shoulder? Or
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's-
tied to my back.
okay.
Yeah, I want to say it's up the
Up the top.
Oh,
to
it was
the
up
right.
the top, wasn't it? Yeah.
Up your ass and to the left.
Straight on till morning.
So you want to go back through that secret door, back through to the crypts and the little
Yeah.
jail cell.
yeah.
Okay. So James, you still got nothing on your roll 20.
No, mate, I've got nothing at all.
You definitely have zoomed out and moved around.
Yeah, I've done everything, and it's not giving me nothing. Oh, it's so annoying.
Right, let me try something. I'm going to try something.
Or if not, we could go because we'll only be on the town map once we leave, won't we?
Yeah. I just want to see if I can.
It's really odd that it's not working.
Yeah, let me refresh again.
I'm just
Yeah, I know
gonna-
we had it at 1 week, didn't we? I know I was completely.
Yeah, I had a problem with it. But they say it was that problem.
Oh yeah, of course.
The other thing I can try doing is. Where's my art?
I'm just gonna go shut my window. 2 seconds.
No worries.
Yeah, I might take this opportune moment to just quickly disappear, if that's okay. Or is he going to be in? That's right. Wait.
See, this is where we fucking lose him again. Oh, James, what have you done?
Let's try and.
Let's have a look.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
He's
Hey.
back.
Any luck?
No luck at all. I'll just have to go in blind.
Okay. What I might try doing very quickly for you, because just because. Let me try.
Are we still trying to fix James?
I just want to try.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Should I ask some trivia questions while you're waiting?
I was going to say, yeah. Get the quiz at least. Lisa does a blinding quiz, by the way.
yeah.
Does she?
I can't show you the picture round though, can I?
The picture round's great. The answers are Gary Lineker.
Was that done? in
How many
February, James?
times has the UK hosted
Nothing.
the Summer Olympics?
How many times has what? The UK?
How many times has the UK hosted the Summer Olympics?
There was once in 2012. I don't know if maybe we did like 50 years ago or something. Maybe twice.
No,
Twice is the next answer.
I'd say twice.
The answer is 3 times.
Well, you know.
Yeah, what do you know?
You'll have to send me your quiz, Lisa, because we're doing loads at the moment and we just don't have enough questions.
She's got.
Are you hosting the quiz?
Yeah, usually we just do it on Zoom and
Yeah. I'll send you a bunch of stuff. I usually
perfect.
do.
She does a really good
I
picture
don't know.
round.
James, you're just going to have to just play
Yeah.
pretend, mate. Because
Yeah, I will, mate. Yeah.
Let's move on. Okay, so for your benefit and for people listening at home without the map in front of them, at the top of this room, there's like a storeroom and a secret door which led to a small corridor, which when you went through led to the crypts. Where you found the prisoners. As you go into that secret corridor, there was a door directly opposite the secret door, which you couldn't open before.
yeah, we had trouble with the lock picking, didn't we?
Yeah.
Can we move ourselves through?
Yeah, you should be able to. And
Yeah.
then,
Oh, you're already there.
So the north eastern door was the
just a,
prison cells.
yeah, look,
Jail cells.
there basically.
Oh,
There's
sorry. Okay.
that door there.
Ah,
Oh, there. I thought it was down here.
there's
Yeah,
a
so there
there's
was
there's
That door
that's it.
up on the north here, I'm pinging for you guys, was locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't open it. And then
All
and down here in this other room, there was a door in. So in the crypts room, there's those 3 sarcophagi.
That's
You
right.
fought the skeletons and everything in this room. And then in the southeast corner was double doors, which you had yet to explore. So you've got 2 doors you've yet to go through.
Should we try the key in
in
that first door?
Spot on.
Jinx.
You
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Super.
Are we going to have a listen at the door before? See
Yeah.
if we can hear anything.
Who's
Yeah. You can't hear anything in there. So
Cool.
yourself roll. Move it forward. Yeah. You put your ear up against the door and you listen for like 10 or 20 seconds. You don't hear anything at all.
Perfect.
cool? Have I got the key?
Don't know. Do you?
I don't know. I don't think I said giving it to
Fine.
anyone.
You've got it.
Yeah.
If you want
Fuck
to
it,
open the
go on
door, it's fine. Are you opening the door?
You're gonna regret this. Yeah, fuck it. I'll open the door.
Do we check? We don't check if it's
Oh
trapped
wait,
at all.
I thought we already had. It had no traps, but it was locked.
Yeah, it's just locks. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So
We'd like so.
So we're going for it.
All right, so basically, you open the door. It's quite a small room. It's about 10 feet by 15 feet. Racks of weapons lines the walls of this chamber, including
nice.
spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door. And that's about it.
Can I head in?
what a whole red coat does, or just the coat that they're wearing?
It's a cloak.
Oh, they're red brands, isn't they? Yeah,
red
of course.
cloaks.
I'm thinking of a different.
Right. I have just had a bit of an idea. How many red brand cloaks are there?
How many cloaks?
All right. Yeah.
I said, didn't I? About a dozen.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm terrible. Oh, okay. How about we nab 4 for later usage?
Yeah, we could use them
Definitely.
as disguises at some point.
All the
I'm thinking when
weapons.
we get to a castle.
Yeah, all the weapons look like largely new as well and unused. Like racks of weapons.
Can we have a look further and see?
So, like, if one of you that has only got a crappy dagger wants to pinch a short sword, you can.
Yeah,
Things like that.
yeah. I'll have a look at that.
Is
Do you
it?
Oh,
Is a dagger and a short sword the same
Short
type
sword
of?
does more damage. On your character sheet, bottom left, I think it should tell you proficiencies. And it should tell you if you're proficient with simple weapons.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, I can get a short sword.
Quarter
I'll
staff.
take a short sword as well.
Yeah.
Is there any spare crossbow bolts knocking about?
Yes, there are. You can
I'll
top yourself up. Yeah, have 20.
Oh
top
yeah. Can I take some too?
Yes, you can.
So I just ditch my dagger then, throw that.
I mean, you can keep your dagger.
I can keep it. Sweet.
Yeah,
All right.
pick it back
So I
up.
think at the moment you've got a rapier and a
A dagger, rapier, and a short bow.
You can have a short sword as well.
Silly
Cool.
question, but what's a scimitar?
It's
No, it's a sword.
Curved
It's-
sword,
it's basically a sword. It's like a pirate
like an
sword.
Aladdin sword.
Yeah, like an Aladdin
Oh,
sword. And it's
Okay.
stat wise is it's exactly the same as a short sword. It's a simple weapon and
Cool.
it does the same damage as a short sword.
Any of those knocking around?
Yeah, sure, why not? It's the same as a short
Yeah.
sword.
Thank you very much.
It's more for flavour than anything else.
Cool.
Yeah.
And how was it? I can take some arrows, yeah?
Arrows, crossbow bolts, yeah.
Nice. 20, yeah?
Sweet.
What does a
means,
short sword, a short bow use? Arrows.
That's
What
easy.
about-
Yeah, so a crossbow uses
No,
bolts
arrow.
and a bow uses arrows.
Lovely. Okie doke. And red cloak each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put
Yeah.
that in our pack.
So I was just sorry, I'm multitasking here. It's really bad. You know what? I hate when people use their phone at the table, right? But so I was just like checking because just to make sure my wife's like not having an emergency or something. And I saw a Facebook notification from my dad. So basically I shared the we're going live onto Facebook, yeah. And my dad's commented on it saying, no stream, picture of an old TV comes up with message technical difficulties. Poor little
That's
boomer.
a confusing.
Hope he's not watching this. Sorry, Dad. But yeah, I was like, that's because we had technical difficulties, Dad. So basically, whatever I just said, simple weapons, maybe like including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. So yeah, like spears, you could potentially have a quarterstaff if you wanted one. Swords, so if you want a scimitar, you can say like technically it's the same as a short sword, so why not? There might even be like a long sword or something if you want one. It's basically like any sort of like simple weapon or simple melee weapon or simple ranged weapon you can basically assume is in here if you want it. It all looks pretty new.
Oh, I'm gonna take a long sword as well.
If you can use one and you're proficient with it, you can have
I
one.
can.
That's fine.
Sweet.
Is that a two-handed weapon, a long sword?
A long sword
Can be.
It can be. So
Either or, isn't
Escapes uses a long sword, so it's versatile.
Yeah.
So you can use it with two hands and do more damage, or you can use it with one hand. I think it's a D8 with one and D10 with both. However,
Yeah, that's right.
you have to be proficient in it to be able to use it. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
proficient with it or not.
I am, yeah, I've got it, but I'll stick with my short sword. I like it.
Okay. Otherwise, I mean, there's too much stuff here for you to be able to carry out and sell, but potentially you could come back and get it later. Maybe you can investigate later. Perhaps you can give it to the town or something. I don't know.
Can I take a quarterstaff
Yeah,
as
why not?
well?
Yeah,
Sorry.
of course.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have
Let's
an
just move on.
idea.
Like I said,
Yeah,
you
sorry.
can,
Yeah.
you can take what you want, write it down on your sheet, as long as it's
Cool.
justifiable.
Within your proficiencies.
Yeah, as long as it's not like a fucking maul or something, which is like 2d8 damage. Like just simple weapons, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So do you want to
Okey-doke.
have a look through this double doors down here? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me just remove the thingy, and you can.
Did my key work in that? I presume that was the right key, wasn't it? It was locked, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you
that
said?
door to the armory was locked, and you put the key in, it opened it.
Lovely. Sorry, I will start listening
Should hope so.
at some point.
So, so you should be able to look through the door to the southeast now. As you go down there and pushing open the door. What are you doing?
Yeah, push it open.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just.
Oh wait, have we? Oh fuck, have we checked this? Have
I
I
haven't
done it?
checked it for any traps yet, I don't think.
So that door, just to re-give you the description of the actual door itself, the double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate. Fancy doors. You push
Soft
open the
doors.
door, yeah?
Can we check it for traps first?
And
Okay.
look through the keyhole.
I've already
Sorry, I kind of said I pushed it. It's up to
roll
you.
an
if you wanna
investigate,
part
roll
me.
a perception, yeah, for checking for traps.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
D20 plus your perception. P for perception.
Why can't I find that?
In your skills.
On the left.
On the left-hand
in the
side.
skills box.
Yeah. Next to your ability, so next to your strength and dex and intelligence, next to that should just have skills, and they're all alphabetical. Just take your eyes down to get to the P.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry. It's fucking there we goes. Hit 7.
Alright.
That's
Anyone else wanna?
the door. As far as you're concerned, mate, like you could have built this door yourself. It looks sound.
Cool.
Let's do this.
I trust Puck's judgment.
Yeah.
Puck doesn't.
He hasn't been wrong so far.
Okay.
I put a hand on his shoulder and say, I really trust you right now, Puck.
All right.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Alright.
push the doors open. You should already be able to
Okay.
see into the corridor. Thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors to the west, which is where you're coming from, sheathed in copper plate, we know that. Now green with age. Yeah, basically. So it's a long corridor. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40 feet long, 10 feet wide. At the other end, you can see an opening on the right-hand side of the corridor as you're looking in. It's a dusty old corridor.
When you say dusty old, can we see if there's any tracks on the dust on the floor or anything like
Is
that?
there any footprints?
Okay. Yeah, roll me perception.
Yes, sir. That didn't work again. Fuck. Sorry, +2.
Nineteen, lovely. Okay, so basically, there's no tracks at all that you can see down this hallway. However, you do notice that the floor in the middle of the corridor, almost wall to wall, it looks a little bit funny, and you suddenly notice that actually there are tracks, but scuffed right against the walls, like on the floor.
To avoid something.
To avoid
obviously.
traps.
Yeah.
Booby traps.
Oh my god, am I not going to actually just set off a trap for once? Yay!
on either side of the corridor, the north side and the south side, left and right hand side of the corridor as you're looking down, you can notice that what appears to be narrow ledges.
Okay, I'll explain it to the group and see if anyone else wants to have a look and see if we can either disarm the trap or just take the ledges across.
Yeah, I can have a go at disarming if you want.
Yeah, can I have a look, see if you can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
So with that 19, I'll let you have it anyway. So basically, you look at the floor as you kind of look at it. It's looks to be some kind of like pit trap. It's like a fake floor. If you were to step on it.
Oh, okay, so we sort of just have to go around it.
So we have to go around it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We can't
Are we-
go over
Are
it.
we taking
We're going to take little ledges, yeah?
Are we going to take a long rest? We are, aren't we? Or a short rest?
Yeah, so you would need to have a long rest is like your nightly. It's an 8-hour rest. You can only do that once per 24 hours, like once per day. You can.
We haven't done that
a
yet.
Short rest is like an hour's break. I mean, by all means, you could kind of like shut yourself in a room or something and just take an hour's break if you wanted to.
Sorry, it was purely for whether I'm using a spell or not. That's all.
I mean, you
I'm trying
need
to think
to
when
have
I can
a rest
regain.
at some point. I mean, you're pretty battered and bruised.
Yeah, she's saying that I can help myself, but I can't do fuck all for the rest of it.
I think this is me, role play talking to the group. It's been a while since we had this kerfuffle. Glassstaff probably has escaped this manor and has probably headed, I assume, to the castle.
Yeah.
Our exploring here, I mean, we might come across him, but I think he's probably legged it. Our exploring here is just going to get us more items, maybe more bits and bobs. So we could go now, take a rest at the farmhouse, and come back in the morning to explore the rest of this place. Although I don't know how we'll feel about taking a goblin with us to the farmhouse. Or we could just camp in the woods.
We can kill the goblin.
I think we need the goblin. But,
well, it's in north, isn't it? I mean,
well, it depends. If you feel like we need him. So
I think
we've got a few options. What do you think?
whether we think it's worth the risk of taking the damage.
I don't think we're going to set off any traps if we scuttle down there, but...
Well, I was going to use a spell that would basically get me to the other side, I believe. So I could have a quick look. But if anything goes down, I'm on my own.
Yeah, and also you got to get
I'm just
back.
trying to risk... I don't want to risk falling because I'll fucking splat like anything.
Let's just move together.
Yeah, let's just scuttle down there.
Let's
Let's
scuttle down there,
get
and
it
you're going to
moving.
try and use the ledges, the little ledges.
And
on the
edges,
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can who's going first?
I don't mind.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
Roll me a dexterity check, acrobatics, if you're proficient.
Yep. +3. 3 + 3. Great. 6.
Okay, and you're a dwarf. They're quite squat feathers, quite sturdy. On your character sheet, on one of the sheets that I sent you originally, I did work out your weight. How much do you weigh?
I weigh...
200 pounds?
Am I still Am I near him?
I mean, you can be if you want to do that bardic. Not bardic. That
I just want to
cantrip.
touch him for guidance. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done guidance beforehand. Go on. So, what is it? An extra D4 or something?
It's a roll D4 and add the number to a one ability check of your choice.
Wicked. Okay, so
I can roll it. I can roll it before or after the ability check. So.
I'll save you the hassle. Even if you roll a 4 on that, it's
fucked, is he?
So yeah, how much do you weigh, Bert?
I can't actually find it on here.
I think it's around 240 pounds.
Oh yeah, 145 pounds.
145 pounds. That's not too bad actually. A slim, trim fellow. I suppose you're only
trim.
Sure.
Most of it's in the beard.
Okay, so you're skirting along there, and you I don't know. You just burp or something. You lose your balance, and you just take one step backwards, and it crashes down, and you do fall into the pit.
No.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
+5. So 17 +5.
As you fall down, you just manage to grip onto the ledge and hang there like a cat in a tree. You know, that just like hang in there picture. And yeah, you're hanging from this ledge. Hanging down below you, the floor crashed down. It was just like... Now you're there, it looks really quite obvious, actually. It was just basically like some sheet with loads of dust and stuff and thrown over it. Looking down, it's a pit trap. There's it's just a dirt floor. No spikes or anything down there. It's about 20 feet deep. So if you'd fallen down there, getting out would cause some difficulty. It is... I'll draw the shape on the map for you. you go.
Okay.
If it's 10 feet across and we can all see it now, could we jump it?
Absolutely. If you're,
Yeah.
take a 1 and jump. And
I'll try and help Burr up first.
everybody got a strength score of at least 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you can jump there.
I'm bang on 10.
Yeah. So,
Is that a relatively easy task, or could this go fuck up?
if it's over, if it's over 10, the rules as written state, as long as you have a 10-foot run up, you can long jump your strength score. So if you've got a strength score of 11, you can run and jump 11 feet. If yours is just on the money at 10, I would like you to roll me an acrobatics check or an
mine is also just on the money at 10.
All right, so
mine's 9.
Okay, so it'll be harder for you, but you're hanging at the moment
16.
anyway.
I'm hanging. Yeah.
So Scapes can do it. Scape can just run and jump that. He knows.
Can I do something?
It depends what you want to
I
do.
don't know. I want to attempt to. Go on.
No, go on. I was going to make a witty joke, but you carry on.
It's one of my first level spells. It's called Create or Destroy Water.
Okay.
I can create up to 10 gallons of water within an open container.
Yeah.
That's all I've got. Will that fill that space?
No. It's 20 feet. I don't know.
20 feet.
It's 20 feet deep.
10 by 10.
Feet, so it's 10 by 10 by 20. So
Yeah.
I see. I don't know my measurements. Okay.
No.
Okie doke. Never mind.
I reckon 10 gallons is about a bathtub.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
I really don't want to jump it.
You can try to skirt around the edge.
I've got Misty Step. I don't know if to piss it away.
Oh, come on, guys. Just make a decision.
Fuck it. All right, I'll run.
You help Burr up first of all. He only got a couple of feet, so he kind of like edges along and climbs up.
Millicent's roll.
Millicent just runs and fucking does it. Boom, 22 on the acrobatics check, like a professional. And actually, she kind of flips in the air and lands like in the Olympics.
3-point landing.
Yeah, 3-point landed. Lovely.
What do I need to roll? Sorry, Nick. D20 plus.
D20, strength or acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No.
This is why.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Sorry, how do I do that again?
So again, it's a D20.
D20.
At the top of your
D20.
sheet, sort of next to the strength stat, it should have another box of saving throws. And again, it will list strength, dexterity, con, and it will have a saving throw score next to it.
And that was a dexterity, yeah?
Yes, please.
18.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, so you run and jump and you just don't make it, and you manage to just like flop on the side, but you manage to just grab hold of it, and you can just scrabble your way up. Burr manages to scrabble his way up as well. I'll let you have the other side because we've done your check. Scapes, I'm assuming if you just kind of go, I can do this piece of piss, just light job
just
and just leap over it.
I stepped over it, really.
Yeah.
If anything.
Okay, as you get over there, as I said earlier on, there's a doorway, like a little corridor that goes down to the south, or through the right hand side of this corridor, and there's a door.
Yes, we go to that door.
What are you going to do with that door?
Open.
Same routine, check for traps.
It's not trapped.
Inwards. So I know you want us to just get the fuck out of it, didn't you? Right, I'll go in.
Okay. Can I bust through the door?
It's fine. You go in this.
Right, weapons out.
Weapons out. You go in this room. So you come through like an archway through the door into this room, and you can see there's a higher level around you up to your left, and there's some stairs opposite. And you can see that basically on either side of this room, like opposite the door you come through, and just above you, basically there's some stairs that go round to a higher level where there is another door. So it goes up sort of 5 feet, and then around over the doorway, and then up another 5 feet, and there's a door on top of there. Let me just move the map for the people on the stream. Then it's quite a big open room. There is a water, like an underwater kind of well, like a pool, in the west side of this room, with water running into it from above. So let me go through there's barrels and stuff stacked up in this room as well. A door at the other end of the room on the west side as well, next to the pool, which is swung open. I'll reveal that for you because you'll be able to see into that room from where you are as well. But give you the official text. There's a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. So you're already on the bottom there. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north, which is where you just came from. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. Appears to be a large storage cellar, basically. One thing you'll notice around the pool is that there is it's mostly dry all the way around the pool, but there's just one section sort of about there where I just pinged in the corner, which it is wet all over the floor. There's a bit of rope that's hanging over onto the floor, which is all wet, and just an empty sack, just like a sack there that's been just left as well.
Mm-hmm. Did someone escape through the water?
Yeah, either that or some sort of torture.
No, I reckon someone escaped.
Oh, and there's a
door up top.
Yeah, so
Can I go and inspect this bag? See if there's anything more to it.
Yeah, so it's dripping wet, but it's empty basically. All the rope is wet up until it's you look down and it's basically tied off just under the water there. So it looks like it's probably been kind of like kept in there and somebody has recently pulled it out, which is why there's water splashed all over the floor. There are a few wet footsteps just around this area going to the southwest corner down there.
So someone was grabbing something that they were hiding in the well.
Potentially.
Yeah, quite possibly.
And then they've run off towards where the footprints went.
There must be a secret door down here somewhere, I reckon.
Yeah, roll me a perception then.
Yeah.
Can I see the bottom of the pool?
Oh, so I've already removed that. Okay, so yeah, there was. It looks like I've already removed it somehow. I don't remember doing that, but I have. There was a secret door at the bottom left there. If you're looking there, it looks like a wall. There was a secret door there.
Right. Okay. I've rolled 16 anyway.
Yeah. That's opened, and the footsteps go up that way.
Right. Cool.
Do you want to just skip ahead a little bit? Do you want me to go run through what you're going to find? Because basically you ain't going to find anything. So in this other room that's on the top right-hand side, there's a couple of bunk beds and loads more boxes and stuff, basically, all right? Again, this room is empty. The barrels contain, in the room with the cistern, if you want to look in them, salted pork, beef, flour, sugar, apples and ale. There we go. The cistern of water, if you look at that, it's a rectangular reservoir. It's clean and filled with cold, fresh water. Doesn't look particularly deep. Maybe it's hard to tell when you look into water, isn't it? But it doesn't look particularly deep. Maybe 10 feet or so down into the floor. Drain pipes from the roof of the old manor above fill this cistern with water. The waterproof satchel we've already discussed, and you found that because it's left on the floor. Then the other room, it's a little barracks room, appears to be a storeroom pressed into services, living quarters, 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half of that chamber. Some dirty scarlet cloaks hanging off the bunkers, but nothing else in that room at all. If you go through the secret door on the south side of that room, it takes you back to the cavern where you fought everybody earlier on. Okay.
Just want to quickly check this door on the east side of the room at the top.
Up the top of the stairs, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to poke my head through that and.
You open that door and you're in a dilapidated building, which looks to be like you're inside a kitchen.
So that would be inside the manor then, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the other way in, basically.
Yeah. Which way do you want to go out?
Where did the footprints lead to?
They led
secret
through
passage.
the secret passage back into the chamber room.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's take the way
we
down.
head that way then, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to move you to speed things up.
Yeah.
You move.
Sorry, Luke. I thought I've wasted everyone's time there.
No, not at all. It was worth having a look around here. You wanted to explore it, and I would have done the same thing if I was a player as well. I would have wanted to know what was around.
We've got some. I think the cloaks might be handy at some point.
Yeah, you've already took
If
some. of it.
anything.
So you're back into this main cavern room where you fought everybody and fought the Nothic and everything. Okay, you're on the southwest side where the bridge was that Millicent fell through already.
Okay.
Back into town.
Yeah, let's just run and jump.
Run and jump over.
Yeah.
Back
Oh, God.
into
What about the goblin?
He's on your back, isn't he?
Yeah. I forgot about that. Maybe I should have made you check for that jump. Okay. All right, brilliant. So back to town you go, and you're leaving through the cavern back to the farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super. Okay, that seems like a pretty good place to drop it for part one. I'm busting for a wee if you've been watching the stream.
I've been watching you fidget for about 10
Fidgeting
minutes.
for like ages. So we'll have a quick break here. Go toilet, fill our drinks up, have a smoke. Otherwise, so sorry for the technical difficulties. I think we would have got a lot more done, obviously, if it wasn't for that. But thanks again for staying with us, everybody. We've got 19 people currently in the stream, guys. If you've looks about 10 minutes ago, we only had 13, so we've obviously got some people who've just dropped in. Thank you for coming. Stay with us. We're going to take a short 5-minute break and we'll be back. Otherwise, thank you all the normal people. Troy Tempest, you're back as well. Fantastic. Someone in here today I don't recognise called Turbo KKV. Thank you for joining us. They're trying to work out. They've been trying to work out how much water your 8 gallons or where it is. So they're having that discussion. Cool.
Amazing.
Metric cubic centimeters. 1 gallon of water equals 16.5 cubic centimeters. So whatever that is, and then
it's not enough.
Tell me how many squares.
Apparently, metric is actually a French invention. Okay, there you go. Thanks for that. 2,000 cubic feet of water equals 12,457.67 UK gallons. That's useful. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you everyone for sticking with us through all the difficulties. Hope you're enjoying it so far, guys. Let's take a short break and we'll see everyone back in a minute. All right.
Bye.
See you in a second.
Cool.
Hola. Welcome back. Part 2 of whatever episode this is now, 8 I think, of the D&D show. Thanks for everyone who's still there. It feels like we've got people in the chat. It's back down to 10 viewers now. Obviously, the other people are chucked it in. Oh, fuck this, we'll go and come. So, never mind. But I can't blame. So, we haven't done much today so far. You've found out a little bit about Droop. You've decided to take him along. You searched the rest of the place, found some weapons and stuff like that in the hideout, and we left off where you decided just to leave now. You've searched the place and there's no one else there. And you've gone back into Phandelver. So the exit from the hideout, you go through that cave, takes you into the woods, and you skirt along the kind of walls back towards. Are you going to go back to the Alderleaf farm, or are you going to just bolt it into the town?
Do we want to?
There's no real reason to go back to Alderleaf, is there?
What time is it?
Well, not at the moment. I mean, I've got a goblin that probably needs putting in a cell. Is it worth putting him in a cell for now? Because I mean, he is tied to my back. He might wake up.
I mean, if he fucks off, he's no threat to us, is he?
No, we've got his shoes, so
yeah, he's got and he's got 5 gold if he doesn't go anywhere. So
yeah. All right, we'll just take him with us then.
Yeah.
Take him with.
Yeah, absolutely hit the nail on the head. He's no physical threat to you guys. He knows how trustworthy he is. He told you he owes you his life and a life debt and stuff. So, and the moment he's unconscious, being carried around by you, you can certainly take him into the cells and lock him up, or you can see what happens.
I think we need to. What do you know? What sort of time is it? Do you know?
Daytime. So I was thinking about this just now on the break. Actually, it's probably around lunchtime.
Oh. I'm
Oh,
peckish.
okay.
Yeah, I
Spot
mean,
on.
like we've done like 3 or 4 sessions now, all in a single day. You got up in the morning, you went and talked to people around the town, then you went to you had a bit of a fight, and at that point when you had the fight outside the Sleeping Giant,
It's in the
Yeah.
morning, wasn't it?
that was morning because they weren't yet open for business yet when you went in and bothered the chef in there, and then you went down to the farm and you came in here. And maybe, to be fair, you've probably only been inside there for about an hour. You went in, you had a couple of fights, that only took a few seconds. You talked for a bit. Like that massive fight from last week really only was probably about 30 seconds. And then you've probably spent about half an hour or maybe an hour searching the place as well. So I'd say it's probably about midday.
Well,
Fuck it. I've just realised I've left that red brand in the fucking cave. I meant to lock him up.
oh, we let.
Shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Ignore
It's
it.
got no other friends left, so don't worry.
Yeah,
No.
it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, it's
Always
good
leave
that-
one to
yeah.
tell the tale.
That's right.
This is it, yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. He's all right. We've got a goblin, haven't we?
I really want to speak to the Alderleaf farm people, and they might be able to put us up for a short rest.
Mhm.
But I also feel
Or
like
a
we
long
need to
rest,
tell
even.
Sildar about Iarno.
I mean, it's up to you guys, really. You promised, well, you didn't promise, but you sent the family you found to the farm, and you told the Quilline Alderleaf that you would return if you was. But I mean, there's no.
I thought
Let's
we
go
could go there for a long rest
Yeah, sounds good.
and
Yeah.
then rain havoc in the town.
In town,
after.
yeah.
Okie doke.
Okay. Right, cool.
I steer clear of the wall.
Oh yeah, of course.
Scare the wolves.
Fricking
I
it.
forgot. I forgot about that. Okay, so you head back to Alderleaf Farm, and it's again probably only been 20 or 30 minutes since you sent that little family there. It's a little bit of a walk from sort of where you probably are over there to the farm. What's that? About 350 feet. So I don't know how long that would take you to walk. 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Sweet.
To walk down there, work your way through there and back to the farm. As you approach, they do see you coming, and Quilline, the little halfling woman from before, warily comes out, sees that you're relatively okay. What'd you do?
Ask for succor. Succor, like succor, however they say it. Sounds like ask for a succor. Can we come in and have a little bit of
10 gold.
no succor? SUCCOUR.
Succor. What is that?
I don't
It
know
means can we
Yes.
come in and have a rest?
Yeah. Have you got a barn we can crash in for a little bit, or a bed even?
Yeah, I mean, again, so I appreciate like from an out character point of view, you guys are all fucked and you want that long rest. But again, it's only been like 4 hours since you woke up this morning, so it's not quite long rest territory for game mechanics. You can only benefit from the effects of a long rest once every 24 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, you approach up there, and did she have like a country bumpkin voice? I can't remember. She's like, I can't remember. I can't even know if I could do that tonight. Let me just have some sip of me Aldi own brand cider, blood orange, cranberry, and cinnamon.
Very nice.
Bet that sounds a lot better than it tastes.
It's actually really nice. I looked at it, I was like, God, really? But it's nice. Kind of tastes a little bit like cheap fizzy orange.
What did the cowboy say when it walked into the German supermarket? Howdy. Carry on.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you're back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
you're
We
better
killed
be-
some red brands. Look at all these cloaks.
Oh my me! Oh bloody hell! You're not. Are they all dead? Did you kill them all?
Well, yeah, sort of. Yes, I may have left one.
Oh, yeah.
But
Millicent,
I'm
do you want
sure.
to tell them the bad news?
No, I'm just sort of sobbing quietly into a cloak.
You better
Consider yourself free.
free.
Yeah, we've got this goblin as well.
Oh.
We've got a goblin slave with us.
Oh, why kill that? Why haven't you killed that dirty little bugger?
It's all right. We took his shoes. He's fine.
Yeah, he's got some information for us. We can't do that yet.
We're looking for Cragmaw Castle and a fellow called Glassstaff, and we believe he can lead us the right way. So he's in our he's under our control at the minute until further notice.
But you're sure now. My accent is going all over the place. But you're sure now that what is this? Maybe Irish. I'm not.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's a bit
Irish.
of Irish.
It's
there.
Irish,
Sure. Jerry Adams in the house.
We'll get there in a minute. Oh, wait. For fuck's sake. I hate David. You're sure that who are you're sure
That's the
that
one.
they're not gonna no one back into Irish. We're just gonna go with Irish from now on. You're sure that they're that there's not gonna be any repercussions, that they're not any more around there that's gonna come. I said to you before, you can't be having you bring any trouble down upon my boy.
No, it's all taken care of. We've cleared them out, and you'll be absolutely fine. We'll inform the guy who runs
almost 100% sure that none are left.
99.8.
Yeah, maybe 97. Like
95.
it's the higher 90s.
It's very high. It'll be fine. Sure.
Okay. Well, you must be ravished. Come before anybody sees you, just in case. Get in the house. Get in the house. So, just doing some lunch. The family, the Dendras, they're inside. They said that you saved them. I was hoping that you'd come out all right as well. Please, quick, come in.
92.
You can see at the window that Carp, the boy from earlier on, is there as well, and he's beaming from you. And also next to him is the other. The Dendrar boy that you saved, whose fucking name I forget.
I can tell you. Nars, Nilsa, and Myrna.
Thank you. I'm going to write that down because I might need that. Nars is the boy. Nilsa,
No,
the girl.
I remember that. Yeah.
Myrna.
I'll look over to Nilsa and give her a little wink
I forgot about that.
and a smile.
She kind of looks at you a little bit like disgusted, and then when her mum looks away, she's all like, oh.
Is it worth stabbing any of these people in the hand? Like, no, because they might be.
We want to check if
shapeshifters.
they're shapeshifters.
Everyone in Phandelver's got a cut on their hand,
Just get to a form an orderly queue so that you can check them all.
except for any red brands.
Yeah. Are we absolutely sure none of these are actually the Black Spider?
Well,
No.
I'm pretty sure that I did an insight check on this lady
Yeah.
early doors. It was a high roll, and it was like trustworthy
Mm.
on the up and up common folk, unless the DM lied. But I'm pretty sure that
Seems
I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't think she's the Black Spider.
Okay.
You can definitely hold that against me if I'm wrong.
Imagine she turns out to be Black
Imagine.
Spider. That'd be
Wait.
awesome.
got and someone's just joined us in the chat. That guy Graham79 says hi. Hi Graham.
Hi, Graham.
Graham.
Okay, yeah. So are you going to go in the house and have some grub?
If we could,
A
have
rest of
a
some description.
short rest, please.
Yeah,
Get
so
my wild shapes
absolutely
back.
consider yourselves to have a short rest. So if you want to roll your hit dice and regain some hit points, you can
What?
do. If you
All of our hit dice?
if you want to use all of your hit
So
dice, you can do. So you have now that you're
Oh, I don't need
level,
to.
now that you're third level, you have 3 dice that you can roll plus your Constitution modifier.
you only get to use those once a day, do you?
Yeah, so once between long rests. So you have 3 to use
Right.
throughout a day, basically.
Okay, I'm going to do one and see what I get. So
Ay,
that's a D8. 3.
Plus your con,
Me what?
your Constitution modifier. You can add
Oh, yeah.
that to that as well.
2. That's 2, so that's 5. I'm going to roll another one.
Do it. Don't you have a Song of Rest as well as a bard, or can you not use that?
I do. I forgot about that.
6.
Let me just check how much I can do it because I've definitely done it.
What one was it I
Back up
added to it?
17. Or...
Your Constitution modifier you can add to those rolls.
Oh, yeah. So that's 2. So 8 and 5.
So 13.
So do we mark off how many dice we've used, or
Yeah, mark them off just in case.
I will do a Song of Rest as well, just in case anyone needs a top up. So that'll give you 1d6 to roll to add to your hit points.
Oh, okay, I'm a point away, so can I just add that on?
Just have it. Don't cost me nothing to do. I'm going to sing, let's talk about rest, baby. That's it.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the... And the birds just eyeing up. Nielsen.
I get my wild shapes back as well.
If it says... I mean, did it say get short rest?
Per short rest, yeah.
Then yes, you do. So any abilities that you get back, you can have that as well. So some abilities reset on a long rest, some will reset on a short rest. Same with spells. Like I think some classes getting back on short rest, some getting back on long rest. It will tell you on your character sheets whether you do or don't get your spells back.
Can't remember. I'll have another look. Are we all sort of sitting down having a chat?
Absolutely.
With this family?
Nars, Nielsen, and Myrna, they're all far more relaxed than they were previously. Nars is basically off kind of in a corner with Carp or Alderleaf. But Nilsa is an adult. She's a young adult, but she's an adult. And Myrna and Quilline as well are all kind of sat around the table talking to you. So it'll be like, I've gone back to a country accent.
That's
You don't know where she's from.
Just do that. I don't know where I'm from. They're where she's from. What was I? I was a slight Irish accent before, wasn't I? Okay, so what? So tell me,
that's right.
What was there much resistance in there? Did you?
Well,
did you find this glass staff?
Unfortunately, Glassstaff Madonna ran it before we could get anywhere, but we did find some a few things out. As I said, we're looking for Cragmaw Castle, and we believe that maybe a fellow called the Black Spider resides there, and we found some information that he's been talking to a fellow called Iarno, if you've heard of him. Member of the Lord's Alliance.
Yes, Iarno. He was a month or two back. He arrived from Neverwinter, but he wasn't here long. He didn't really come out and do much. He kind of was supposed to have.
He was a damn snake.
Set up. I don't know. I don't really know. I remember seeing him about some kind of wizardly fellow from the Lord's Alliance. Yes, it rings a bell. He disappeared. I don't. You're saying that he's this glass stuff.
Yeah.
We believe he's in talks with the Black Spider. Oh wait, do we think that Iarno's glass stuff?
Yeah, I do. I just came to that conclusion just before he said it.
Fuck.
He just said wizard.
I thought you got that.
No,
I did just
know that.
when you said he was
Iarno
a wizard,
was the go-between.
When you said that Iarno was a wizard just now, I got it.
Ah, mate, I thought you got all that last 2 weeks ago.
Holy shit!
You definitely think we're better than we are at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Gwendolyn.
And Myrna Thendra, she's like, Glassstaff, he's the leader of the Red Brand. I heard him talking. I never saw that I never saw his face. He always had. We were always had kind of masked and gagged and stuff. They were they were selling us that when we first arrived, there were other people in the cells, but they all got taken away, sold into slavery. But I don't know where. I don't know who bought them. I don't know how they were taken. I didn't even realise that we were still in Phandelver. I thought that they must have taken us far away. Didn't even realise it was the.
Did you have any names of anyone that he was imprisoned with?
No.
Is she okay?
There was.
Did she look in a book?
Just looking at my sheet of random names. There was a lady called Bray, maybe, and a boy called Varcona, but they I don't know what happened to them. I hope they're okay.
Perhaps we can take another look at the manor for paperwork or any kind of paper trail for what that kind of those dealings before we head up to the castle. If we go back in there.
All right. When I overheard them talking that they were going to be sent to the Black Spider but I don't know for what purpose.
So basically, all of our threads are going in the same direction.
Yeah.
Convenient, that.
Have you, by any chance, being people from the town, have you ever heard of? We're looking for three fellas. One's named Gundren. The other is named
Nunjo.
Nunjo, and the other is named
Arden.
Arden. I don't suppose you've come across these chaps?
No, who you
At all, have you?
asking?
I'm going to ask the lady who owns the farm. Quilline.
You just want to hear me try and fuck up that accent again.
All my further questions are directed at Quilline.
Bastard. No, I can't say that. I don't know what this accent is now, but no. I can't say. Where's my pot of gold? There it is. I'm afraid I'm not. Should I know these people?
Not sure. They've passed through town a few times, and they're miners.
They're not miners. They're just
not miners.
Children.
Yeah. No, they're just very short.
Lost children. They
sorry.
weren't sold to the Black Spider.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't be the one talking. I don't know what I'm saying.
Those names ring any bells with the freed slave people?
No, they're just looking at you blank face.
I think
in shock a lot. Very traumatized, but no.
Yeah. Okay.
So have we rested up here? Or?
Yeah. So you've been chatting away. Feel free to.
No, we haven't because we've done things.
I don't know anything you can tell us.
To ask these guys.
Anything about the red brands that you've heard, or any information
I'm interested in
would help
our staff as well. That is there any? Does he have any tricks up his sleeve that you've seen him perform or do that we could use? Would be worth knowing about.
I've never seen him myself. This is Quilline Alderleaf talking. In case you can't tell, no, I've never seen him. I heard of Iarno, but like I say, he disappeared, and no,
okay,
people disappeared.
Nothing about the Black Spider? Any rumours? Any?
I can't say that I've never heard of the Black. Fuck me, mate. I've never heard of the Black Spider. No,
Never.
So they don't know anything about the Black Spider or the castle.
No, I say we go into town, go into the town hall.
Yeah, I think we need to speak to
what have you done with Droop during all this? Because by now he would have.
He's on my back.
Yeah, he would have come to by now.
Yeah, he's still on my back.
We'll let him.
He's like, it's some. Can I have some of that soup? And he's all like scut in the corner, and he's like,
"Shut up, Droopy."
We'll feed him.
I'll give him a ration.
Can
We'll run him out.
I have my shoes?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
And he's basically like, I don't know how close an eye you keeping on him, and stuff. But
He ain't got the shoes. I've got the shoes. I've put them in my inventory. I can see them there. So
yeah, he's being surprisingly friendly. He's like the castle. Please don't knock me out again. But yeah, the castle. We can go there. We can. I'll find it. I promise, sir.
okay. Well done, Droopy.
Well, we'll set off shortly. I'm sure. Just for now, why don't you play with the kids? Keep them entertained.
Yeah, sure.
No. Look at him. I don't think he should play with the kids.
Basically, it's this really cool card collecting game.
Oh no.
So you teaching about Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, it's more like Pokemon meets UK. Free Dragon Ante, because I don't know what this game is that D&D have invented. So I just assumed that it's like a trading card game.
I think it sounds more like poker, but yeah, teach the kids to gamble. That'd be a great start to their life.
Well, I say we go into the village, tell them that we dealt with the Red Hands. Go, any trouble in the next couple of weeks, let us know when we get back, because we're needing to resupply. Maybe grab some soldiers with us if we can, if there's anyone in the village.
But we need to have a chat with Sildar anyway, don't we? And let him know about Glassstaff and Iarno.
I don't know how great. Well, I know the common folk might be grateful for us getting rid of the Red Brand, but I don't know how the officials will feel about it, considering Harbin Wester is in charge, and he is he was either with, or I think we might be better off doing Sildar.
Quilline has just remembered a really important piece of information that she probably should have given you by now, because you've asked about it several times. If you're looking for
if you're looking for what the fuck was that?
I know it's Apu just
Thank you, come again.
Hello.
Thank you, come again.
If you're looking for the this place, I can't help you with the Cragmaw Castle. I'm sorry, but there is a guy who might be able to help you. A good friend of mine. He comes around every now and then, and he always has somewhere warm for him to stay here.
This is the bed springs.
Actually, you'd probably get along quite well with him, young Poxer. His name's Reidoth. He's a wanderer in these parts, a druid actually.
Wait, did you say laid off?
Reidoth.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry.
Reidoth. A long time friend of mine. Since my dear husband Derek, or whatever I said his name was before. Oh, poor Mr. Alderleaf passed away.
Does he look like Cup at all? Or sorry, ignore me. Carry on.
But yeah, nobody knows the land round here better than he. From Luskan down to somewhere down south, Leylon, and all the way to the Tribor Trail, down Tribor to the east. He knows the land like the back of his hand. Perhaps if you could find him, he may be able to help you find this Cragmaw Castle. Last I spoke to him.
Thanks for letting us know, like.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, that just didn't come to me sooner when you asked this morning. The DM didn't have his guide open at the time. Last I heard of him, he was setting off. This was about a week, probably not even a week back, to be honest with you. Just a couple of days ago. He was setting off for where was it? Carp. Where did our friend Reidoth say that he was going to? And it's like, Reidoth. Oh yeah, he's an adventurer like you guys. He's cool. He was going up to Thundertree. Said that there was some goings on up there that he had to go and sort out. He's awesome. Yeah, Thundertree. You must have heard of it. The old
I have
town.
Indeed. That is that's where I was born and grew up.
Oh,
It
what a small
I know
world.
it well. It is. I almost forgot that I was born and raised in Thundertree.
Yeah.
Such a long time since it was destroyed.
It was.
So you know exactly where it was then. Yeah, destroyed in the eruption of Mount Hultnall must be about 30 years ago now. I was just a wee lass at the time.
It was indeed. See ya.
Best conversation ever.
So he's not in Phandelver. Now he's headed to. Okay.
He went to Thundertree. Literally a minute ago, I told you.
Oh.
Up to Thundertree.
Oh, I thought you meant he left a minute ago. Quick.
No. Run. No.
Quick, run.
A couple of days ago, he said that he was off up there because there'd been. Well, he didn't really tell me what he does. He comes and goes as he pleases, really. But
So we might come across him, we might not, basically.
Well, I mean, it's a few days march up there, so
Yeah.
what is it?
Well,
now?
it'd be good to visit home and,
About
and
50
see how they get
miles.
on.
About 50 miles northwest of Phandelver. If you know how to get there, if not, I can tell you. You just go back up to the tribal town, head towards Neverwinter, and then you can either just cut cross country, go straight up north past Helm's Hold, all the way up to the river, or you can stay on the high road up to Neverwinter, and from there is an old trail from Neverwinter that will take you straight across. But you'll be adding an extra 2 or 3 days to your travel if you were to take the road.
Okie doke. Thank you very much. Well,
But
it's
you know that because you're from there, born and raised, you said.
yes. Before we all had to leave to the unfortunate disaster of Mount Hote now exploding.
Yes?
I'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Yes.
No, I'm just questioning what I can remember.
Yeah, so about 30 years ago, Mount Hope now was a volcano, a dormant volcano up north in the Neverwinter Woods, erupted and basically destroyed Thunder Tree or most of Neverwinter as well. It's all pretty common history. But I mean, it was you were never present for that. We went through that in our very, very, very first session, I think, before we started streaming. So you probably wouldn't know that. I can send you some information in Messenger.
Cracking.
On that. Tomorrow.
Well, I feel that we should thank you for your hospitality, and seems like we need to get on with saving the world.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're very welcome anytime here. And if you don't want to pay old Toblin or whatever his name is for keep, you're welcome here. I haven't got much. I've only got the one spare room, I'm afraid, but there's plenty of room in the hay barn if you wanted to. It's surprisingly comfy in there.
Cracking. I flicker a gold piece and say thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. So where to next then, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen?
we'll be going to speak to Sildar next, aren't we?
Sildar.
Yeah. Is he still at the Town Masters?
I mean, that would be where you'd expect to find him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
We'll
go.
plod down there then.
Okay. So yeah, it's basically just up into the main town. As detailed before, you walk up there and you go past. You go kind of towards where the woodworkers' place was, past the Lion's Shield Costers. Not even that far actually. It's just literally up the road actually from where you are. To the main square, to the Townmaster's Hall, where he's holed up, and he's in there in his little kind of makeshift office that he's made up. Yeah, there you go. My friends, I was starting to worry. I went looking for you earlier on. I came across some information. I've been doing a bit of investigating this morning, and turns out the last anybody saw of my friend Iarno, he was investigating something to do with the old Tressendor Manor. I would go up there and have a look myself, but and I know the Red Brands are up there, so maybe something terrible may have happened to him up there.
We have plenty of information to exchange with you regarding not only Iarno, but what has happened since to the Red Brands. And I'm just going to hand him the letter.
Yeah.
And let him read it.
Okay.
I'm trying to gauge his reaction. If I'm trying to, if he acts shocked, is it a real reaction?
Okay. That's the handouts. Curious letter. He reads it out and he's like, Lord Albrek, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers working for the dwarves, capture them and kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their position counting on you, Iarno. And then he screws it up into a ball and throws it across the room. And it's like, that dirty bastard. I'll have his head. We must find him. He needs to be brought to justice.
We have our suspicions on where he might be. Can I ask you, was Iarno a magic user?
Yes. Yes, a wizard.
Do you happen to know if he channeled his magic through a staff?
I believe he did. Yes.
Any chance that staff was made of glass?
Really spelling it out for him.
Not. No, not as memory recalls, but
There's a chance that Iarno has been masquerading as the leader of, has been masquerading as the Iarno, but leading the Red Brand. I'm just getting told to get down by Sildar.
we all sit on the floor.
Up on his desk. Told him to
I was trying to be all sly, so you wouldn't know this, actually, but I turned my mic off on OBS so that it wouldn't be recorded. My dog's decided to get up on the sofa.
Sorry.
I'm trying to throw her off.
I hand Sildar my paw.
It actually sounds like he said Lisa as well, which is really off-putting.
Okay.
The dog's story. That is so funny.
So,
Who wants to role play as Sildar? So
follow me. I'll take you directly to Cragmaw Castle.
That is the way to do it.
Right. So I turned my mic off in OBS. So
Here's 1,000
none
gold
of that will get picked up, but you guys obviously heard all the squeaking and everything. Yeah, I threw a dog toy at her to try and get her to get off the sofa. Anyway.
Well, it seems, Sildar, we need to get to Cragmaw Castle. I believe that he's heading there.
So
the thing is, we don't
that,
particularly know where that is.
So Iarno is this glass staff who's been leading up these red brands.
That's our suspicion. Yeah.
It is indeed. If you want to question any red brands, we currently have 3 tied up next to the sleeping giant. If you have any questions yourself for them.
Oh, and there's one more underneath the manor.
There is one. We left one in there to tell the tale of our destruction. I mean, you should have seen
You've
it.
already been in the
Yeah, it
manor,
was
right?
amazing.
So you went to the manor, and Iarno wasn't there. You just found this note.
We found
We
run
just
away.
missed him.
We feel like we missed him. I think we encountered his familiar. In fact, actually, there's a question.
Do
Do
you
you
know
know if he had a familiar? And
Yeah, I mean, he was he's had various familiars.
so it's just another thing pointing to them being the same person. I think.
Yeah.
It's a common wizard's trick, I believe. This makes sense to set up a to have a familiar keeping guard. But
We think the familiar figured out we were there and warned him, and he was able to escape before we could. He was also able to set his the rest of the red brand on us to hold us up, but we made short work of them.
Sildar, have you ever heard of a character called Ermon?
In which context?
This is what I might have this wrong. I believe we found some stuff from a guy called Ermon who was making invisibility potions, and it was like he had letters or books.
You found Ermon's journal, which describes. It's an old journal. Yeah, it's described
the
the lost
dwarven
mines forge. Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah, as you've got that, I believe you took it with you.
Yeah.
Books and notes.
Okay, sorry, I thought that was another person.
No, it's just an old tome.
Yeah, so it was among the books was a tome written in Dwarvish, the journal of an adventurer named Ermon, describing the history of the lost mine and the forge of spells and stuff. And it had a record in there of a magical mace named Lightbringer, which was commissioned by priests of Lathander, the god of dawn, from the mages working with the gnomes and dwarves of the Phandelver's pact. The mace was lost when Waybecker Cave and its mine vanished from history. No, I can't say the name rings a bell, but I mean, back in those days, several hundred years ago now, that yes, of course. I mean, works like that were always people commissioning works of magic. That's why it was such an important find that Gundren and his brothers found this place. I mean, the secrets to making items like that have been lost in history. Re-establishing that kind of it would be a great asset to the not just bring prosperity to the area, but to Neverwinter and to the Lord's Alliance. It would be an invaluable resource to have such a powerful mind, and the ability to make magical items like that to gain. The fight against evil.
So how do you suggest? We believe that Cragmaw Castle is the answer, and finding out who the Black Spider is indeed.
Yes. I've had no luck in finding any information about Cragmaw Castle. Nobody around the town seems to know much about it either. I was hoping to be able to talk to Sister Gabrielle at the shrine in the town square, but nobody's seen her in a few days.
Sister, what's her first name?
Sister Gabrielle.
Okay. Sorry, I see. Okay. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that her name isn't Sister, but
We have a small lead. Sorry.
Do you think Harbin Wester would know anything about any of this?
certainly worth a talk with him. He's
Well, he might be more willing now. Now there's no red brand breathing down his neck.
I think we were...
That's what. And he kind of looks around. It's like, there's a dirty goblin in here that I completely didn't realise there was there. And he starts drawing his sword. It's like, and then Jupe's like, Master Scapes.
No, don't kill him.
Master Scapes.
Don't kill him. He's our comedy character.
You're a comedy sidekick.
Yeah.
Of course, every good adventuring party needs one.
He's droopy, isn't it? I'm Shaggy and he's droopy.
Hello. We believe he can lead us to the castle, which I've just realised myself. We have another lead though, a fellow called Reidoth. We will have to travel to Thundertree if we were to follow that particular lead.
That sounds like a long way off though, doesn't it?
Geography check, Luke.
Sorry?
Just like a geography mind map check.
Yeah.
If in the wider world,
No
we know the forest is north of Phandelver.
Do you want to have a look at the world map?
Do you mind? Can we?
No, of course
Just
not.
to get an idea, because if Thundertree
isn't on the way.
is in the wrong direction,
It's on the left, just below, I believe.
Okay.
No, just above. I can't remember.
So
okay.
you've got basically Phandelver
Oh yeah.
down there, where you are currently in the hills. So Cragmaw hideout, you've been there. So we don't know where Cragmaw Castle is, but it could be
In the woods somewhere.
it
In
could be
Neverwinter.
anywhere in these woods. Thundertree.
It's just
Thundertree, right there.
So basically, what Quilline told you is that you could literally go cross country and skirt around the forest, which is quicker. Or the safer route would be to go along the road to basically Neverwinter and then cut across. It would be slightly quick, possibly safer, but it would be longer because you'd be going round in a semicircle instead of straight across.
Do we have a reason to visit Neverwinter?
Shopping?
Nah.
No,
Shopping?
Not really.
Okay.
Not as a quest, no.
But I mean, you
The
can do it if that's what you want to do.
I think at the minute it's our only lead with the guidance of the goblin.
Yeah, I mean,
I
if
think
the goblin
Thundertree onwards.
With the guidance of the goblin or Droopy, whatever his name is, his idea was to go into the forest to the point where he knows there are lookouts,
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then to trap or follow or get one of the lookouts to guide us to the castle.
Yeah.
That's one plan, without needing to go to Thundertree.
Mhm.
Can I ask Droopy if it is mostly goblins that patrol the castle, or if there's any other creatures that we have to worry about?
Yeah. Well, we're a united tribe of all the goblin nations. So there's goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears.
Oh, we have some goblins on our side as well, remember?
Yeah, we do.
Who are us a
I also
favour.
realised the bugbears do know where the castle is. I forgot that last week.
Well, they're not going to tell us now, are they?
How? Yeah. The bugbears did know where the castle was. I did give you that piece of information. I'm not a terrible GM.
Yeah, but it just murdered them.
You did.
Oops. Well, And is that it? So hobgoblins, goblins, bugbears, anything larger that we should be concerned about? Not that he knows of.
Nah, I mean,
He's lying. I want to do an intimidation roll.
we
Yeah.
They might
He's
have
lying.
some wolves. I heard that
Hang about.
there was a bugbear chief that had a direwolf, but
Oh, I think we might have killed him.
Yeah, we've done it.
I thought we might have sorted that one. Okay.
Would you consider goblins part of the Underdark
no,
or an alliance of the Underdark?
typically not. No, dirty Underdark or drows or the scary stuff down there. Yeah, we go down the Underdark.
Okay. Only because the Black Spider was getting all these alliances together, and he just happened to mention troops and stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want him to be
I think
one of
the
them.
Black Spider's up to more than just the goblin, the surface stuff that we know. I'm asking that question, but I'm imagining there probably still is, heavier hitting creatures further in towards the castle that we don't know about. Just that it was worth asking in case we had some sort of tidbit of knowledge.
I mean, the Neverwinter Woods itself is a dangerous place. Like, we don't. If you don't know where you're going, you'll get lost in there and never come out. And that's if you don't get eaten by wolves or bears or giant rats or spiders or owlbears.
Maybe Thunder Tree is then.
Did you do a check? Sorry, James. Was you checking?
No, I was going to intimidate him because I thought he was lying.
Oh, okay.
Duke doesn't lie. You saved Duke's life. I'm yours forever.
Oh, yeah.
Until I return the debt. In which case, then I'll be off with my 5 gold.
And maybe you should.
I say we head to Thunder Tree, keeping the goblin on us. If we end up going into the forest, he can take over from there.
Yeah.
I think Reidoth's a good shout.
Yeah, the forest is scary, so...
I also just remembered, I don't know if to go via the straight to Thunder Tree or on the road, though.
I think go straight there.
Straight to Thunder Tree?
Yep.
Can we go...
That's my vote, though. You don't have to do that.
No, I think straight to Thunder Tree too.
No, I think we should go the long way.
You want to go the long way?
No, I'm being stupid.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you saw it earlier on, but I did measure it out for you. So basically, if you were to go essentially straight up there, yes, reckon 65 miles on the map. So, I mean, you won't, you can do 25 miles in a day. So you're looking at approximately 3 days, or just less short of 3 days. Whereas if you go via the path, you're basically doubling that.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Straight there then.
You're looking at over 100 miles, so then you're looking at 4 days. So it will take you longer, but be safer.
We can handle
Okay,
it.
let's do that. Anything we want to tidy up here? One thing we do want to do is collect 100 gold off of Helia.
Yeah.
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 Oh no, wait. Did she want correspondence or his body?
I believe.
He's not dead yet, is he?
We've got loads of gold, haven't we? Why don't we just go, give her the give her some proof, and then let her keep the money because we're awesome.
I believe she just asked for correspondence.
Did she? Okay.
She wanted us to clear him out, though, and kill him.
Okay, there. So she offers the characters 100 gold pieces to eliminate the Red Brand leader and bring her any correspondence found in his quarters. That's what.
Should we hold fire on that then?
We could just tell her that we've given them.
I'm going to pick up the letter that he screwed up and threw in the corner. Just so I've still got it.
Well, should we take that to her just in case once she knows that he is the leader is Iarno, she might spill a bit more information. She might know who Iarno is.
Well, we know who Iarno is, though.
Bit of advice
she
from our friend Lecky Macon in the chat, by the way, is just to say in all capital letters, get horses.
Yeah, can we have horses, please? Let's go to the horse.
I don't have that kind of resources, but I'm sure that you could probably find some for hire in the town.
Is there a livery in town?
Yeah, well, we could use that 100 gold then. Yeah, let's not let her keep that. Oh no, we can't have it yet. Let's just go and get horses off that dude at the front. If he doesn't give us to them,
Yeah.
we'll
let's just see how much they
threaten
cost
him.
to rent Barton's at Barton.
Yeah.
Arthur, yeah. Okay, doke.
Cool.
Okay.
And we are going to take a long rest before we leave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you can leave in the morning. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
And are we going?
Luke, where is? Sorry, go on.
Are we going to speak to Harbin Wester before
Yeah,
we
you can talk
leave?
to Harbin Wester.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking something. La, 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 la.
Does anyone know where Withentorn is?
No.
No.
Right.
Is that around here?
So,
Army map, eh?
right.
That's where the orcs were. That they were saying that there's a reward for clearing out the orcs.
I think that was
In
just
the-
outside
Yeah,
Phandelver, wasn't it?
yeah,
It's
so
the,
there was a quest poster.
north.
Is that en route?
So the poster is
100 gold again, wasn't it? I think.
east on the Tribor Trail. Travellers have reported trouble with a band of orcs near Wyvern Tor. And the poster says 100 gold pieces to any group that can take care of the problem.
We're not going that way, are we?
Tor,
Nah.
if you were to roll, it was east, so it's the completely wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't be going there then.
Down there somewhere.
Come back to that.
Yeah, it's a random side quest. So basically, so Sildar is like, right, okay, so we have two leads. He looks at Droop and is like, would not trust a goblin as far as I can throw one, and he could easily lead you into a trap. If you trust him to let him follow you around and not stab you in the back, that's on you. So my vote would be to go, if you want to continue on this quest, and I implore that you do, to find Gundren, I would recommend Thundertree. Find this Reidoth, see what he has to know on the matter. If you've managed to find Cragmaw Castle, and let's have a look here, and defeat or drive off the tribe's chieftain, and Droop speaks up, and he's like, Growl, King Growl. Yeah, he's a big, tough bugbear. And he's like, yes, well,
Yeah, drummer.
then I can make it worth your while. And of course, if you find any information on Gundren whilst there as well, then that would be absolutely better than a bonus. I've got some funds locked up in the area. Certainly, now that Iarno's not here, we can draw into that. 500 gold pieces, if you can eliminate the threat of this Cragmaw tribe at the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
In regards to Iarno or Glassstaff, as I said, I've been looking for you to investigate this, and I was going to offer you a reward for finding Iarno. As it appears that you've already done this and eliminated the red brands, then here, and he throws you a pouch of coins. Consider that good faith, and you could put that towards your horses.
Is that it?
200 gold. If you open the bag, you can approximate there's about 200 gold pieces in there,
Yeah.
which is a lot.
So we'll put down 200 gold pieces.
Thank you very much.
On
Put it in
the
the kitty.
sheet. Stick it in the kitty.
We
On
should
the
be able to
GD.
buy some really cool horses.
Yeah, we got
Well,
414 gold now.
yeah.
If you want to hire some horses, you could try. There's a farm. They might have some horses to spare. I was speaking to him earlier on today. Let me just. What's his name? Eldermath. Darren Eldermath. He's got an orchard, but he's also got stables just to the northwest of town. Back up past Barthen's Provisions. As we entered into the town originally, there was a trail going off. Follow the trail down there. Tell him that I sent you, and I'm sure that he would spare you a couple of horses for a small fee.
Okay.
Lovely.
Sweet, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sildar.
Cool. And we need a rest as well before we go.
Yeah. Should we? Well, the horses, I suppose, we can get just before we do one, don't we?
Yeah. Probably.
Do we want to speak to Harbin?
Yeah, I think so.
So let's do like order of events. Speak to Harbin.
Mhm.
Go stay either at the inn or at the farm. And
Yeah.
then pick up the
Yeah.
horses and then jog on in the morning.
I want to, on the way to the horses in the morning, I do want to pass by this Shrine of Luck because he was talking about Sister Gariel. Seeing if she's around. I can't remember what was it he was saying, Sildar, that he was looking for her.
Yeah, looking for her for some information, but apparently she's been out of town, not missing, out of town for a while.
Also in town, are there any shops that sell healing potions?
Haha! Are you reading the Twitch chat, sir?
Not at all.
I was just suggesting in there. Yeah, we can probably sort that out.
Cool. Good.
Yeah,
When we leave,
knackered all of that.
Yeah, probably the Lion Shield Costa's probably your best bet for that. It's the adventuring shop.
Oh God.
Oh, not her again. Jesus.
Realistically, the shrine, a cleric or some description is probably your best bet.
Perfect.
So the shrine or Lion Shield Costa.
As a druid, does this shrine sort of resonate with anything? What is that exactly? The Shrine of Luck?
Do you want to go and check that? I mean, you've already walked past it a couple of times, so
Oh yeah, if we're in the area and we've got time,
yeah,
I'll have a quick.
It's only a small
quick
town.
gander.
But like I said, you would have walked past it once or twice from the inn and stuff when you first came in. So the Shrine of Luck. Let's have a look. It's a small shrine made of stones taken from nearby ruins. Roll me a religion check.
Lovely.
Easy, yeah. So without a doubt, you look at the way that you kind of go up there, and it's a small outdoor shrine. If you can see on the map there, it's all outdoors, and it's just and there's a small shrine there. No seats or anything. It's not like a church, but from the effigies that have been put there, and you smell the burnt out incest and stuff like that.
Incest? The burnt out incest? Jesus.
Incest.
Yeah.
What sort of town is this?
Incense. And it's you reckon it's dedicated to Timora, which is the goddess of luck and good fortune. But yeah, there's nobody there at all, I'm afraid.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything we can? I think I'll just spend some time at the shrine. Having a little chat with Timora, telling him about what we've got coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing if she wishes to
bless
send
us.
some luck our way, to bless us, so to speak.
You're gonna yeah. I mean, with that religion check, you'd know what to do. So you have a little pray and a little worship. Yeah, you can have some inspiration marked on your character sheet.
Hey.
There we go.
Okay, you wanted to find Harbin. So
Yeah, we
sort
barge in there and
Harbin.
Just kick the door in and say, tell us what you know.
Harbin. What is the meaning of this barging into my chambers like this? How dare you? What is that dirty little goblin doing there? And he's like, hey!
Yeah. Is Harbin wearing any shoes?
Yeah, very fancy looking shoes.
Should we knock him over and nick his shoes?
Knock him over, take his shoes.
Yeah,
His
all right.
shoes are ours now.
Hold on a minute. This is
Right.
still the election.
This is the town.
Me and-
there, yeah.
Me and
Oh,
Bert
right.
use our
Yeah.
combined strength and dexterity to steal his shoes straight
That's it.
away.
I kneel down behind him. Scapes pushes him over me.
Yeah.
His legs go up in the air. We have his
steal
shoes off.
Yeah.
That's it.
What style of shoe are they, Luke? Because I need to put them in my inventory.
Let's just take a second to think about this.
Luke has no idea what to do about this.
You're going to collect these shoes.
Oh,
I'm
Lisa, have
definitely
you,
gonna,
have you got anything for these two?
I'm just definitely going to try and stop them from using their joint skill and dexterity to immediately flip over the mayor of this town.
And I'm going to cast guidance on whatever check Lisa needs to do to stop.
No, that's not fair.
Have you looked into this orc trouble yet? I thought that
We've got bigger fish to fry than the orcs just yet.
Yeah, we've just taken out your red brands because we know you're
95% of them.
What do you mean you've taken out
about
the red-
80%, maybe 87% of them. Yes.
It just sounds. What do you mean you've taken care of the red brands?
Well, we've
I told
taken.
you already. There's no problem. The red brands is a harmless mercenary group.
Well,
Keep
we
the
took.
riffraff off the street.
That's literally an oxymoron, a harmless mercenary group.
Yeah, and they told us that you're on the take. So what's all that about?
That's a deception check.
I'm going to send some guidance to him for that.
I've got a +7 on deception. So if
escape lines,
escape line, I'll go.
Okay,
Add a D4 to that.
Right, I'm going to roll my D20, which is 7 plus my deception is 2 plus the D4. 1.
10.
But yeah.
Fat 10.
Okay.
After all that.
What evidence have you got that I'm on the take? When it work for these red brands, they don't even work. I have nothing to do with them, and I am quite insulted by the insinuation. You just outrageous called me a cheat. How
Don't you lie to me!
dare you? I am the democratically elected town master of this town.
Can I intimidate him?
Well, it looks as though the people in this town aren't happy. Clearly, they were being bullied by the red brands, which you failed to see and failed to take care of. They have asked us to get rid of the red brand, your people, and we have done it, and we've cleared it out. There is no threat, there is no danger to this town anymore.
And now we're here for you.
If this come deal with them, what have you brought upon this town? If this comes back, they'll be riots on the streets, and they'll be knocking people's doors down. They'll be dragging people out. What have you done?
The only reason.
Hold on a minute. So, harmless mercenaries would knock people's doors down and drag them out into the street. That sounds familiar to what happened to the woodcutter. So you're admitting that you do know about that, and that someone was murdered in your street with your knowledge.
Sorry, I just realised I had to fill the radio silence.
Covered in purse.
Roll a insight.
Yeah, that's one. Way.
Guidance, Lise. D4.
Thank you.
This is great as a cantrip, isn't it?
What's that, lads? I can't see it.
4.
Oh shit!
That's an 8 into. Oh no, you need to roll a D4.
I mean, anybody can roll an insight. You're all present for the conversation.
Yeah, I'll roll one.
Roll insight.
I'll roll insight. 15 plus 3, 18.
Oh yeah, so I think we touched upon this a couple of sessions ago. Is he's not lying entirely, but you can tell that he's just scared and completely intimidated by them, and so is spouting lies because he doesn't want any repercussions to come his way.
Well, look, we understand you're scared. They aren't a threat to you anymore. You believe that they were looking after your town, but they wasn't. They were taking money off of everyone. And they were essentially a mob. They're now gone. Your city is safe. Your people in your city feel safe. And we heard on the street that they have no trust in you. So how about it's time for you to gain some trust back, Boris, and start to work for your people you should have been doing in the first place.
Yeah, if you back the right side, then maybe they will trust you.
But herd immunity, and
take care of the PHS, the Phandelver Health Service, and the PHS will take care of you.
And he just stumps down in his chair and starts crying. Like, I'm not going to do it because last time I pretended to cry whilst filming my dog had a spaz attack. So he just starts sobbing. He's like, they said that they would kill me if I said anything or if I sent for help.
Well, they're gone.
How could you be sure that there's not more of them?
We're 85% sure they're all gone. Don't you worry about that. You can trust us.
You're not implicated in the destruction of the Red Brand. Publicly you've been against us, so no one will know any different until we return and know that we have definitely taken them all out.
And to help you run your city, to help you bring it back to what it was, we're willing to give you some help as well. This is your new vice chairman, Droopy.
Yeah.
Look after him.
But how can I return the favour and save your life if I'm not a bureaucrat? I can't write or read. What am I going to do? I can't count.
Right, or read.
And then
I want to get some revenge on those bugbear bastards. Come on!
Snar.
Droopy, this is your new home. You will help the town master, whoever that will be in the future, to run their tasks.
Puck.
We don't need him, do we? Do we need him?
I think
we want
want
to get rid of him. Big ones in charge.
Yeah, Droopy. Droopy's my little goblin thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
we need him until we find Reidoth.
Yeah, but then
I thought we were getting shot of him.
No, I understand
until we
why you
find
think
the
that.
druid.
He is annoying.
Yeah.
Until we find the druid, he's the only lead.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Sounds good.
You do realise that I'm just here, and it is quite rude to talk about someone in the third person when they're standing in front of you.
But I suppose after that, we can probably do what we want with him.
Yeah, exactly. We'll eat him.
Eat?
Well, after that, we
Cannibals?
just get rid of him. We can probably send him here, send him there, sell him off.
No, we're not cannibals if we eat you. You're not human, are you? It's just like eating any other meat.
Neither am I.
Don't talk to your food.
All right, not all human.
You're not human either, are you?
Well, I'm a dwarf.
So you're saying a different species. You could eat an elf or a human, and it wouldn't count as cannibalism.
Yep.
I do think that you'll find that the definition of cannibalism, we're all humanoids, though I resent the term.
Oh.
Perhaps,
I'm vegan.
perhaps you are all goblinoids.
Goblinoids. I knew you could say that somehow.
Well, either way, we might eat her. So just shut up.
Troy Tempest says KFG. Kentucky. Unfortunately, somebody's had to go. Psych Consent, I think it was, is sleepy, so has gone to bed. Yeah. So good night. Bye. Thanks for joining us. Right. Okay. So what are you doing next? Because it is getting late. So let's just start wrapping this up. And then next week we'll go to Thunder Tree. Boom.
Let's do long rest.
Long rest at the inn.
Let's then get let's just do long rest at the inn, and then if you want, we could pick up at the next game, getting the horses and potions and fucking off.
That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful plan.
So basically, the long rest does that hit points go up
Yeah, so when you do a long rest, you get all your hit points back, you get all your hit dice back, you get all your spells back, all your abilities back.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah, cool. As you march into you've still got half a day to go, so you'll float around town. I mean, you could whatever, and you have some eat and spend the afternoon drinking or whatever. You walk into the pub, Stonehill Inn, and Toblin, whatever his name was, Toblerone, something or another. And he's in there with his people. And as you walk in, there's a few people in there, and you see they all just start clapping. They're like, and he comes up to you, and he's like,
come to town.
Carp told my boy, whose name I've forgotten.
You're so excited you forgot.
I know. They're glint in my eye, but I can't remember his name. Oh no, Pip. Yeah,
Pip, that's the one.
Yeah. Pip. Carp came up here and told Pip that you'd rescued the Thendra people from the Red Brands, and you'd dealt with them, and they're all gone. And everyone, and there's like a few people in there, some like a couple of miners and things like that, and his wife from before as well, Trilena, and the barmaid Elsa, and Toblin says, well, if this is true, then you've got friends here for life, and certainly until you get something more permanent sorted, you've got free room and board here.
Hey,
amazing, thank you.
We'll have everything on the menu then.
Well,
Could I
have some vouchers so you can exchange at the bar?
Can't we get like, at the end of the Asterix comics where you'd get like they used to roast the boar? That always looks so tasty. Can we have one of those?
I don't know if this Asterix is this some kind of like legend from your town.
Yeah, no, it's nothing.
But yes, drinks all round, food, excellent. You spend the rest of the day drinking, making merry.
Can I just shout to the no? I'd say we have one final gift for everyone. If you head down to the Sleeping Giant, just round the back, are 3 red brands tied up. Do what you wish with them, but please make sure they end up in jail or something. Go and clear up our loose ends.
Yeah, dude, that's dark, man.
I love that you haven't dropped that. Like everyone else is like, yeah, anyway, then we're gonna go do this, and you're like, there's red brands and they're tied up.
red brands still tied up, just to remember.
We'll just give the rope back to Millicent when you're finished with it.
Medical.
Yeah, I'll be needing that.
Yes.
Wicked. All right, guys. I reckon that's a wrap for the night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because it is now 5 to midnight here in the UK.
Yeah.
Just remember to get health potions next week before we leave. I'm going to put it on my sheet.
Yeah. Someone make that note, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm sure
horses in
that will remind you. Yeah. So note that down that you want to get some health potions in the morning. You need to get the horses, and then we'll set off up to Thunder Tree. And excellent. I know where you're going, so I can actually get something prepared for it, which is awesome. Instead of me trying to just wing my way through it because I've not known where you're going to go. Cool. So thank you very much, everybody on stream who's tuned in, and anybody listening at home while you're going around your daily duties, listening to the podcast or what have you. We really appreciate you listening. If you are listening to the podcast, please do. Would absolutely love a review, just because it helps us get more listeners. And the few comments we've had from people, it has been positive. Whilst we're getting some technical difficulties on the stream, Sean's doing an amazing job cleaning that up in the editing. So it'd be great to kind of get spread around. There's also, if you want to watch the live stream, then we do record on stream straight to Twitch every Tuesday evening at 8:30 UK time, of course. So you can find all that information on our social medias. So with that, you can find us if you want to talk to us, send us a message, see anything we've got, give us a follow at ShowDND on Twitter and on the Facebook. If you otherwise, you can find me at Lukey_baby86. Goodbye and good night. Anywhere sign off, Pock?
Yeah, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram. Both are at Sean F. Lee.
Wicked. Any final words, James, this evening? I know you don't do the social media.
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, goodbye.
Short and sweet. Gavin?
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Find me at Gav Beer and Beards on Instagram.
Wicked.
And just a quick one. My old band, our EP, dropped on Spotify and Amazon today, so you can
Hey.
you can find Near Death Experiment on there. Have a listen.
Really?
To anything. Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, dude, I'm going to listen. That's awesome. Wow.
It was
Awesome.
presumably it was the most. Well, I say most recent.
It was the most recent one. Yeah.
When
like
you-
2011. So it was a while ago.
when you guys got good after I left.
Yeah.
when I
Things went.
stopped dragging it down. Wicked. Yeah, Near Death Experiment. If you like your kind of hardcore, thrash sort of post-hardcore metal, I suppose you're kind of similar to things like Killswitch, and stuff like that.
Yeah, Lamb of God,
Pantera,
stuff
Lamb
like
of
that.
God. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Check them out. They were all right. It's a shame you guys didn't do more.
Yeah.
Other people in that band is Lewis Gale, who wrote our theme music for this as well. Lewis SW Gale on Twitter. But yeah, cool. Lisa, good night.
Good night.
Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter, but honestly, it's just a shit show over there at the minute. I don't know if you'd want to bother.
Oh,
But it's the_energy if you'd like to.
Cool.
And you can get my Instagram from there if you want.
Wicked. All right. Well, in these uncertain times, with everything going on in the world, with UK stupidly coming out of fucking lockdown and of COVID, with all the riots and everything happening in America, wherever you are, be safe. All
And
right.
play D&D.
Yeah, stay at home, be safe, play D&D, and hopefully we shall all see you soon. But chat, wicked for coming in. So many new people as well tonight. We've been fluctuating from 10, I believe, up to 19 at any one stage. There's a new guy there who I don't recognise, Danny. I was just going to sign off, but I just noticed a new name. Sorry, guys. Danny
That's right.
Viole 12, bloody loved that, he said. And Turbo KKV is another new guy. I think I mentioned them earlier on. So yeah, thank you very much.
West Side of Daz I haven't seen before either.
Yeah, West Side of Daz 69. Yeah, cool.
Thank you, guys.
So all you new people as well,
cheers
thank you
for
very
listening.
much. Cheers for listening. If you're completely new, archived episodes are on YouTube. You can watch the videos or podcast available Spotify, available Podbean, Podcast Addict, iTunes, etc. So check it out. Anyway, guys, let's fuck off. I'll see you all soon.
Yep, see you next Tuesday.
See you next
Good
Tuesday.
night.
See you next week.
Hey.